Do you feel like you don't speak enough Cantonese? That you need to know more words? Then stick around. With these lessons, you'll pick up some of the most common words in just a few minutes. Now, this video is a small portion of our learning program. To get the full lessons, translations, and Fluency Fast study tools, click the link in the description and sign up for your free lifetime account.
Hi! Welcome to Introduction to Cantonese. My name is Alicia, and I'm joined by...
Hi everyone, I'm Junho. In this series, you'll learn everything you need to know to get started learning Cantonese.
That's right, and we're here to help guide you through your journey. In this lesson, you'll learn the reasons why you should learn Cantonese and how to get started.
Let's begin with the most obvious question. Why learn Cantonese?
There are countless reasons, but perhaps the biggest one of all is that it could actually change your life. Learning a new language unlocks new pathways that used to be off limits to you. There are certain things that you simply cannot do without having the technical or cultural skills that come from learning a new language.
Like working or living in another country.
Knowing Cantonese provides you with greater job opportunities. You have the freedom to move to Hong Kong or Macau. You'll be able to earn a living, or even better yet, build a career from it, instead of just being stuck in one place. Language allows you to visit or live in places that you may never have even considered going. Knowing another language simply gives you more options to choose from.
And learning a new language also helps you to be more open-minded and see the world from a new perspective.
Language and culture go hand in hand. The world is a big place. By broadening your understanding of other cultures, it allows you to be more empathetic and understanding of the many different ways that people live their lives. With language, you're able to see and experience more, which helps you grow as a person.
Learning a new language also improves your memory.
Several studies have consistently shown that those who study another language have improved memory as opposed to those who didn't learn another language. Learning another language also keeps your brain healthy by significantly delaying the onset of Alzheimer's and dementia. The difference can be as much as 4 to 5 more years of quality life.
And those are just some of the reasons you should learn another language. The list just goes on and on.
Now you know the benefits of studying another language, but why should you learn Cantonese in particular?
Have you ever heard of Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, Chow Yun-fat? Well, they all came from Hong Kong.
Cantonese pop culture is huge. Many of the movies, dramas, and songs that are loved by people from all over the world were created in Hong Kong. Not everything gets translated either. So unless you know Cantonese, you're missing out on a lot of the amazing things that Cantonese pop culture has to offer.
And what about the fact that Hong Kong is one of the world's leading international financial centers?
Hong Kong is one of the world's most significant financial centers. It has the highest financial development index score, and it was ranked as the world's most competitive economy, as well as the freest market economy in the world. It also ranks within the top 10 in GDP per capita. Knowing Cantonese opens up many business opportunities. And knowledge of the language, of Cantonese culture, work ethic, and business etiquette can go a very long way in the world of business. Oftentimes, it could even make or break an important business deal. Knowing Cantonese, then, will put you ahead of the pack.
Hong Kong has also been in the top spot of the world's most visited city for 6 consecutive years.
Cantonese, the main dialect used in Hong Kong, is spoken by over 60 million people around the world. So if you're planning on making a few friends in Hong Kong, being able to speak at least some Cantonese will go a long way.
So clearly, there are many reasons why you should learn Cantonese.
Okay then, we've talked about why you should start learning a language and why you should start learning Cantonese, but how should they get started, Junho?
Well, it's as simple as learning your first word in Cantonese and building up from there.
The good news, though, is that you already know some Cantonese.
Dim sum, feng shui, kung fu, lychee, oolong, wonton.
These are words that have made their way into English, but the reverse is also true. Many English words have made their way into Cantonese as the result of British rule between 1841 and 1997.
Such as basi, salad, salmonyu, sido.
This means that you already know some words that exist in Cantonese.
Let's teach you something that you might not know, but which is very useful. 唔該. It means thank you in Cantonese.
That's a useful phrase. Can you explain what these characters are, though?
Sure. That's actually the Chinese writing system, and it's not as hard as it looks. Cantonese doesn't use alphabetical letters in its writing system like English does. Instead, we use a set of characters called Hanzi. You can think of each character as a syllable. 唔該.
You'll learn the Cantonese writing system eventually, but for now, let's put up some romanization to help you get started.
And the romanization system we use is called Yuping. It allows you to read Cantonese before you become familiar with Chinese characters. 唔該,
Now you try.
唔該,
Your turn again.
唔該.
Well done. Now you know how to say thank you in Cantonese. We've covered a lot of things already, so why don't we wrap up the first lesson and recap on what we've learned? In this lesson, you learned that studying another language has many benefits, such as providing new job and business opportunities. Hong Kong has a colorful history with many things for you to see and learn. And thank you in Cantonese is
唔該.
In this lesson, you'll learn the basics of Cantonese pronunciation. Pronunciation refers to the manner in which a word is spoken, so don't focus on reading what's on screen. Instead, focus on listening and repeating. Let's start by pointing out that Cantonese doesn't use an alphabetical writing system like English does. Instead, it uses characters that are comprised of parts that depict physical objects or abstract ideas. Literacy in Cantonese requires the memorization of thousands of components and characters. This can be quite daunting for new learners, but don't worry, you don't have to know the writing system right away. We can start learning Cantonese with the romanization system built for learners. This is called
粵拼. 粵拼 is the transcription of Cantonese using Roman letters. It makes learning Cantonese much easier, particularly for English speakers. As you begin to learn more characters and improve in Cantonese, you eventually rely less and less on romanization. But for now, it's a good place to start.
That's right. There are 22 consonant sounds and 7 vowel sounds in Cantonese. You can form every single word in Cantonese using these sounds.
We've made an Ultimate Cantonese Pronunciation Guide video series for you guys. This series explains the consonant and vowel sounds in detail. We will link to this at the end of this Introduction to Pronunciation lesson.
But before you do that, we'll tell you just how easy Cantonese can be. Now for a quick history lesson. Do you know how long Hong Kong has been a British colony?
That's a trick question. Hong Kong's territory was actually acquired from 3 separate treaties, first in 1842, then 1860, and lastly in 1898. So most people would say 99 years. This is the time frame during which the UK had control of what is now the Hong Kong region.
Although the sovereignty of Hong Kong was returned to the People's Republic of China by the United Kingdom in 1997, English remains one of the official languages of Hong Kong. They're mostly terms for items that were imported or cultures that started in the Western societies. Jinho, can you name a few for us?
Of course. Let's see if you can guess what they are before we give you the English translation. 巴士, 沙律, 士多, 車厘子, 爵士, sofa.
Now here are the answers. Tell us how many you guessed right.
巴士, bus, 沙律, salad, 士多, store, 車厘子, cherry, 爵士, jazz, sofa, sofa.
It's a nice surprise to find out that for some terms, Cantonese-speaking people can communicate together with English-speaking people, even without knowing the other language.
Exactly. So if you are an English speaker, you already know something like 10% of the Cantonese language.
Okay, now in this section, we're going to talk about what most learners find the most difficult, the Cantonese tones.
Unless you already know another tonal language like Vietnamese or Thai, the Cantonese tones can seem totally bizarre to you. In Cantonese, pitch accent is super important.
That's right. A word's meaning could be different depending on the tone that's pronounced. You definitely don't want to mix up mother and horse, for instance.
Yes, that would be a funny mistake. In Cantonese, mother is ma and horse is ma. Imagine someone introducing his mother to you by saying, "This is my horse."
So you can see how incredibly important it is to learn all the tones in Cantonese.
But don't worry, there are only 6 tones.
Can you demonstrate all of them for our learners?
Of course. C, 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 C.
Can you distinguish the different tones? Jinho, can you please say them again and a bit slower this time?
C, 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 สีสี
Okay, let's wrap up this lesson by recapping what we've learned. In this lesson, you learned about the Cantonese romanization system, and we learned that Cantonese words can sound very similar to their English equivalent due to the Western influence while under British rule. Lastly, we learned a bit about the 6 Cantonese tones. In this lesson, you'll learn the basics of Cantonese grammar. Word order refers to the order in which words are structured to form a sentence. Consider the English sentence, I eat an apple. But first, let's remove the article an here for simplicity. We're left with just, I eat apple. The basic word order for English is subject, verb, object, or SVO for short. If we break down the English sentence, I eat apple, we can see that the subject I is presented first. This is followed by the verb eat, and then finally the object apple is positioned last. This is the basic word order for sentences in English.
Now, let's compare the same sentence, I eat an apple, in Cantonese. 我食蘋果. Like before, let's remove the particles to keep it simple. So we are just left with the words. If we break down the Cantonese sentence, we get the subject, 我, meaning I, then comes the verb, 食, meaning eat, and finally, we have the object, 蘋果, meaning apple. The word order for Cantonese is SVO, the same as English, easy.
Right! And this is the basic word order for sentences in Cantonese.
Okay, let's move on to the next section.
To form basic sentences in Cantonese, keep that SVO word order in mind.
Right. For example, 我睇戲.
I watch movie.
Let's break down the sentence. We start with the subject, 我, meaning I. Then comes the verb, 睇, meaning watch. And finally, we have the object, 戲, meaning movie.
Subject, verb, object. Easy. Jinho, can you give us one more example?
Sure, let's introduce a new subject, 你, meaning you. 你食蘋果.
You eat apple. Okay, I recognize the words from the previous sentence. So we simply change the subject that begins the sentence without changing any other parts. Is that right?
Yep. Unlike the Romance languages, there is no verb conjugation or gender in the Cantonese language. Yet, the word order is similar to English. So in fact, Cantonese is not that difficult. We start with the subject, 你, meaning you, then the verb, 食, meaning eat, and finally, the object, 蘋果, apple. That's how we form basic sentences in Cantonese.
That's really simple. What about negative sentences?
Forming negative sentences in Cantonese is even easier. Let's find out how.
Forming negative sentences in Cantonese is easy. In most cases, we just need to add the character for no or negation in front of the verb. Jinho, can you give us some examples?
Of course. Let's use the sentence, I eat apple. 我食蘋果. For example, to make it negative, just add in front of the verb 食, eat. 我唔食蘋果.
I don't eat apple. Now let's make the sentence, I watch movie, negative.
Okay, to recap, I watch movie in Cantonese is 我睇戲. 睇 is the verb's watch. So the negative version of this sentence would be 我唔睇戲.
I don't watch movie.
Yep. So what do you think? Pretty easy, right?
Let's talk now about how to form questions in Cantonese. We're going to start with an incredibly important and useful phrase. You're going to need this to ask what something is. So put the pronoun or name of the item first, and then add
係乜?
For example, if you want to ask, what is this? You'd say
呢個係乜? In which 呢個 means this thing.
And for what is that? It's
嗰個係乜? In which 嗰個 means that thing.
If someone was talking about, say, eggets,
雞蛋仔 Yum.
If you don't know what that is, then you can ask, what are eggets?
雞蛋仔係乜?
So we start with the name of the item.
雞蛋仔 is a kind of Hong Kong street snack.
Then we add
係乜?
to form the question, what are eggets?
Very straightforward. Now, you try to form a question. Leave it in the comment section for us to read.
Yes, please. Okay, now let's wrap up this lesson by recapping what we've learned. In this lesson, you learned that Cantonese sentences are formed using a subject-verb-object or SVO word order. To form negative sentences, we put the negation character in front of the verb. And lastly, you can create basic what is something questions in Cantonese by saying the pronoun or name of an item first, followed by
係乜?
In this lesson, you'll learn the basics of Cantonese writing. Don't worry if you're not comfortable with the Chinese writing system yet. You can always rely on the romanization system. This lesson just gives you an overview of how the language is in its written form. One very interesting point about Cantonese is that it used to be defined as just a spoken language.
As it's one of the major Chinese dialects, it uses the same written standard Chinese as all other dialects. That's why some people look at some of our lessons and say, hey, it's the same as Mandarin. Yes, we use the same writing, but the pronunciation, use of terms, and sometimes the constructions are different in a very significant way.
As a colloquial language, Cantonese is non-standard and full of slang. There are also new Chinese characters that are unique to Cantonese.
Both the standard and slang-filled written texts are widely used in Hong Kong. Newspapers, officials, and documents use the standard form, while tabloids and forums use the colloquial form. Movie subtitles mostly use the standard form, but depending on the genre, sometimes you'll find subtitles in colloquial form.
So very often you'll hear actors, hosts, or anchors say things that aren't exactly what's shown in the subtitles. That's just the difference between colloquial and written forms in Cantonese. If you say everything the same way it's written in the standard Chinese, it would sound very strange, as if you're reading from a poem, so keep that in mind.
For example, we say 喺 meaning at, such as at school, 喺學校. But the same thing in writing is 在. So, at school in writing becomes 在學校.
For your reference, we have a section dedicated to this topic on the website, including a reference sheet of the common substitutes for words in written and colloquial writings. Just look for written versus spoken Cantonese under Cantonese Resource.
You can also check out our advanced video series, Video Culture Class, Hong Kong Holidays. In that series, we have subtitles in written form, while the host is speaking in colloquial form, just like what you see on TV shows and movies.
Chinese characters are not as difficult as they first appear. Once you're ready to learn, practice writing them again and again.
Yes, we all learn it that way. After knowing a certain number of Chinese characters, you'll become familiar with the building blocks that makes the characters. By putting them in different combinations, you get the characters you need.
We've prepared practice sheets for 100 of the most commonly used characters on the Learn Chinese Characters section, including basic info such as meaning, pronunciation, radical, stroke count, and a stroke order demonstration. So make sure to check it out.
You can learn character by character, or choose the ones that already look familiar to you. Moreover, in most of our audio lessons, we provide Hongji close-up PDF files. These show the Chinese characters introduced in the lesson, along with the practice sheets.
This is an excellent way to learn new words, as well as to practice writing Chinese characters.
So remember to make use of all the resources provided on the site, and you'll be able to master Cantonese in no time.
Speaking of Cantonese resources, we've recently added a section for learners who want to learn Chinese characters the way native speakers do.
That's right. When we were young, we learned Chinese characters by radicals. These are the building blocks of the Chinese characters. There are 214 Chinese radicals in total.
Each radical reflects some common semantic or phonetic characteristic. For example, most characters that have the grass radical are related to plants and herbs.
For instance, 花 flower, 草 grass, 茶 tea, and 梅 berry.
Or the characters that have the rain radical are related to rain or other weather conditions and phenomena.
Yes, 雨 rain, 雲 cloud, 雪 snow, and 雷 thunder.
By learning the radicals, you can easily associate a character with its meaning, or group them with relevant terms. This can help you memorize Chinese characters faster and more efficiently.
We also use radicals as the index for dictionaries. While English dictionaries are arranged in alphabetical order, Chinese dictionaries are arranged in radicals. starting from the least stroke count. For example, to search for the word fa, flower, first you find the grass radical in under the 3 strokes index. Then you count the extra strokes excluding the radical. In this case, there are 4 strokes, so under the grass plus 4 strokes section, you will be able to find the character fa, flower. From that, you can find a detailed explanation about the character and its meanings. You also find vocabulary starting with this character, or in some dictionaries, its translation in other languages.
Right! So definitely check out the free Cantonese resource on CantoneseClass101.com for more details. In this lesson, we covered the very basics of Cantonese writing. You learned about the writing systems used in Hong Kong, the Chinese characters, and the radicals. Don't forget to check out the Cantonese resource page for the free resources that we talked about in this lesson. In this lesson, we'll focus on teaching you the most useful Cantonese words and phrases for absolute beginners.
Make sure you're repeating the words out loud after me.
Are you ready? Let's get started. The best phrase to learn when studying a new language is one that expresses gratitude and appreciation. If you had to learn only a single phrase, this would be it.
We taught you this phrase in the first lesson of this series. Do you remember what it was? 唔該. It means thank you. 唔該.
Keep repeating after Jinho until you get it.
唔該.
Your turn.
唔該.
The first character is in a very low tone, 4th tone. It sounds a bit like when someone is thinking about a plan and they say, Notice that there is no vowel in this syllable, so you have to really stress the sound. And then the second character is in a high flat tone, 1st tone.
該. 該.
Altogether, it's...
唔該.
Okay, one last time.
唔該.
Remember that this thank you is used when someone helps you or provides a service. For example, when someone holds the door for you or when the cashier gives you some change. But when you receive a gift, we use another term for saying thank you.
Right, that would be 多謝. It's the thank you we use to thank someone for a gift.
Jinho, can you repeat that please?
多謝.
Your turn.
多謝.
The first character is in high flat tone, 1st tone. It means many.
多.
And the second character is a low flat tone, 6th tone. It means thanks.
謝.
Altogether, it's...
多謝.
Okay, one last time.
多謝.
The next phrase we'll teach you is perhaps the second most useful phrase of all. It's to apologize or to excuse yourself.
You're gonna love it because it's the same as the first thank you we learned. 唔該. Surprise! It also means excuse me.
You can use this phrase when you want to grab a waiter's attention or when you're hustling through the busy streets of Hong Kong.
It's a very useful word, so make sure you memorize it. 唔該.
Your turn.
唔該.
Imagine you're on the street and you want to stop someone to ask them for directions. What do you say?
唔該.
Okay, one last time.
唔該.
Now you can say the two thank yous and excuse me in Cantonese. Let's move on. Asking where something is an incredibly important and useful phrase to learn. You're going to need this when asking where the bathroom, metro station, or hotel is. To ask where something is, put the name of the place or location first, and then add
喺邊?
For example, if you want to ask, where is the toilet?
廁所喺邊? Let's break down the sentence. First, it's the object 廁所, meaning toilet. Then comes the verb 喺, meaning is. And finally, we have the question word 邊, meaning where.
For the metro station, it'll be
地鐵站喺邊?
You can ask where something is by simply adding
喺邊?
Okay, now let's teach you some vocabulary so that you can use it in the sentence. Here are some of the most common words you'll need.
廁所,
Bathroom.
廁所, 廁所喺邊?
Next,
地鐵站,
metro station.
地鐵 means metro or subway, and 站 means station.
If you ask someone this question, they'll direct you to the closest metro station. If you'd like to ask where a specific train station is, for example, Hong Kong Station,
香港站 香港站喺邊?
and that's where you can take the Airport Express. And the next word is
酒店
hotel.
酒店酒店喺邊?
For a specific hotel, just place the name before hotel.
酒店四季酒店 Four Seasons Hotel 四季酒店喺邊? Where is the Four Seasons Hotel?
You can substitute almost anything and simply add
喺邊?
to ask where something is in Cantonese. In this final lesson, you learned how to say thank you, excuse me, I'm sorry, and to ask where something is in Cantonese. And in this series, we introduced you to the basics of Cantonese pronunciation, grammar, writing, and more. Let's conclude with some parting advice from Junho and listen to some of his tips on how to learn Cantonese from a native Cantonese perspective.
The best way to learn Cantonese, particularly if you want to improve your communication skills, is to watch and study contemporary Cantonese videos. That's because we often use expressions in daily conversation that aren't necessarily introduced in grammar textbooks. Watching contemporary videos, such as our videos here at CantoneseClass101.com, will ensure that you're learning real, applicable Cantonese in the fastest and most effective way. Also, being familiar with the Yuping system is super helpful, especially before you can recognize the Chinese characters. Make use of our Yuping chart, where you can listen to audio of each Cantonese sound. It's one of our learners' favorite tools. You can find it under Cantonese resources in the Cantonese alphabet section.
You've reached the end of this course, Introduction to Cantonese, but it's only the beginning of your journey to Cantonese fluency. Where do you go from here? Try our Absolute Beginner Cantonese for Everyday series, where we teach you beginner vocab and even more useful phrases. Or check out any of our other video series. We have many different categories for you to choose from. Good luck as you continue learning Cantonese, and we'll see you in another video. Bye!
Bye-bye.
Welcome to CantoneseClass101.com's 3分鐘廣東話, the fastest, easiest, and most fun way to learn Cantonese. 你好，我係 Olivia， 好高興同大家見面。Hi, I'm Olivia. Nice to meet you. In this series, we're going to learn basic Cantonese expressions. It's super easy and it only takes 3 minutes. In this lesson, you're going to learn how to introduce yourself in Cantonese. There are a few different ways to say it, depending on how many people you're talking to. Let's first see how Cantonese speakers introduce themselves to a single person. 你好，我係 Olivia， 好高興認識你。Hi, I'm Olivia. Nice to meet you. 你好，我係 Olivia， 好高興認識你。Start by saying 你好，我係 then say your name. 你好，我係 Olivia. Finally, say 好高興認識你。你好，我係 Olivia. 好高興認識你。Good job! Now let's see the same sentence when talking to more than one person. 你好，我係 Olivia. 好高興認識你哋。Hi, I'm Olivia. Nice to meet you all. 你好，我係 Olivia. 好高興認識你哋。So, what has changed from the previous introduction? Let's take a closer look at these together. 你好，我係 Olivia has not been changed. 你好，我係 stands in both cases for Hi, I am. Finally, pay attention to the ending. We went from 你 to 你哋. What has changed is the word for you. In Cantonese, the word for you is different if it is singular or plural. 你 is singular, and 你哋 is plural. One more time. To introduce yourself to one person in Cantonese is 你好，我係 Olivia. 好高興認識你. To introduce yourself to more than one person is 你好，我係 Olivia. 好高興認識你哋. Now it's time for Olivia's insights. When you introduce yourself, it's a good habit to shake hands. Always introduce yourself to the higher-ranking persons before those of lower rank. In most cases, the person of the highest ranking will be the most elder person. If you use the correct sentence with Cantonese speakers, they're definitely going to be impressed. In the last lesson, we learned how to introduce ourselves in Cantonese. Today, we're going to learn how to use good manners as we thank others. 準備好未? Are you ready? 咁就開始啦. Let's start. There are basically two different ways to thank someone. When thanking someone for a service or assistance, we say 唔該. 唔該. 唔該 means thank you. When saying thank you very much, you just need to add 晒. 唔該晒. 唔該晒. 晒 means entirely. So 唔該晒 is like saying thank you very much. Another way to thank someone in Cantonese is 多謝. It is used when receiving a gift or money. 多謝. And again, to say thank you very much, just add 晒. 多謝晒. 多謝晒. Let's break this phrase down. 多 is many, and 謝 is thanks. 晒 means entirely. Thank you very much. 多謝晒. How do you answer when you are thanked? It's easy. Just say 唔使客氣. 唔使客氣. 唔使客氣 literally means no need to be polite, but it is the equivalent of you are welcome. So when someone says 唔該 or 多謝 to you, you can simply reply with 唔使客氣. Now it's time for Olivia's insights. If you're not sure about whether to use 唔該 or 多謝, remember that 多謝 expresses a deeper appreciation of personal kindness and is used in most formal situations. In the last lesson, we learned how to show gratitude by saying 唔該 or 多謝. In this lesson, we'll learn some of the most common greetings used in Hong Kong. 準備好未? Are you ready? 咁就開始啦. Let's start. The most common informal greeting is hello. Hello. Just as you can guess, hello is just hello with the Cantonese pronunciation. We use it when meeting someone just like in English. But be careful, this is very casual, so don't use it for business meetings. And now let's discuss a more formal way to greet people. The one you're probably used to hearing is 你好. 你好. Literally, 你好 means you are well. However, we may also interpret it as hello. We use 你好 when meeting someone for the first time or for higher-ranking people, such as the elderly. When it's time to leave, we say bye-bye for informal situations. And you are right, it's just like the English bye-bye with a Cantonese pronunciation. Bye-bye. And in formal situations, use 再見. 再見. 再見 means goodbye. Finally, in Cantonese, we have an expression meaning see you soon that can be considered both formal and informal. 下次見. 下次見. Now you can greet people in many different ways in Cantonese. Let's go over them again. When meeting your friends or family, say hello. When leaving in an informal situation, say bye-bye. When meeting older people or someone you don't know, 你好. When leaving in a formal situation, 再見. And to say see you soon in a way that's formal and informal, say 下次見. It's easy, isn't it? Now it's time for Olivia's insights. In formal situations, Cantonese speakers commonly greet each other by shaking hands. But if we meet someone we're very close with, we pat each other on the arm or on the back. In the last lesson, we learned the most common forms of greetings in Cantonese. Do you remember them? In this lesson, we're going to learn a very useful phrase. Do you speak English? If you find yourself in a situation where you need assistance in English, this phrase can be a lifesaver. And because you're asking it in Cantonese, you can be sure that everyone will understand what you're saying, even if their answer is no. Here's how to say it. 你識唔識講英文? 你識唔識講英文? Let's break it down. In the last lesson, we mentioned that 你 means you. 識唔識 is a form used to introduce the question using the verb to know. It literally means know, don't know. But this is how we form the question, do you know how to? Then we have the verb to speak, 講, followed by 英文, which means English. Literally, it means you know or not know English. 你識唔識講英文? To learn more about forming Cantonese questions, please look at our Absolute Beginner series on CantoneseClass101.com. You can find very detailed grammar lessons and resources there. To make this sentence more polite, we just need to add excuse me, 唔好意思 in the front. Everything else stays the same. 唔好意思，你識唔識講英文？唔好意思，你識唔識講英文？ The responses you will receive could be one of these three. 識 yes. 識少少 a little. 少少唔識 no. 唔識 Since this last one is a negative statement, we see the negative word 唔 before the verb to know 識 唔識 Did you notice that it's the same word used in 識唔識? We'll talk more about it in a future lesson. Now it's time for Olivia's insights. For those of you who are not only English speakers, you can obviously use this question with any language you need. Many people in Hong Kong study other languages, so maybe you will get lucky. Just substitute 英文 with 日文 for Japanese, 西班牙文 for Spanish, 德文 for German, 意大利文 for Italian. In this lesson, we mentioned the expression 唔好意思, but did you know that this could also be used as an apology? In the next lesson, we will learn this and other ways to apologize in Cantonese. It's never too late to show your good manners. I'll see you in our next 3分鐘廣東話 lesson. 下次見!
Want more Cantonese videos like this? Subscribe to our channel.
你好，我係 Olivia. Hi everybody, I'm Olivia. Welcome to CantoneseClass101.com's 3分鐘廣東話, the fastest, easiest, and most fun way to learn Cantonese. In the last lesson, we learned the phrase 唔好意思，你識唔識講英文? Excuse me, do you speak English? We mentioned the word 唔好意思, which means excuse me. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to use 唔好意思 and other words when apologizing in Cantonese. We should use 唔好意思 in formal situations, such as when we're talking to or asking a stranger for help. For example, 唔好意思，入口喺邊? Excuse me, where is the entrance? 唔好意思，你踩住我個袋. Excuse me, you're stepping on my bag. Sometimes we also hear people say 唔該. As mentioned in lesson 2, 唔該 means thank you, but it also means excuse me as used to draw somebody's attention. It is commonly used when ordering food or pushing your way through a crowd. We can use this phrase in both formal and informal speech. 唔該，一杯熱奶茶. Excuse me, a cup of hot milk tea please. 唔該謝謝. Excuse me, please let me through. But unlike 唔好意思, we cannot use 唔該 when apologizing. So when you do something bad, remember to put on that sorry face and use 唔好意思. 唔好意思，我又遲到. Sorry, I'm late again. 唔好意思 can be used for either excuse me or I'm sorry. But if you really want to apologize for something, it might be better to use a different phrase. That phrase is 對唔住. It means I am sorry. 對唔住. For example, 對唔住，我打爛咗你部電腦. Sorry, I broke your computer. Now it's time for Olivia's insights. If you accidentally bump into someone in Hong Kong, you can say 唔好意思, excuse me, or 對唔住, I'm sorry, but never 唔該. In the last lesson, we learned some words used when apologizing in Cantonese, including 唔好意思 and 對唔住. In this lesson, we're going to learn numbers in Cantonese. Yes, numbers. 數字 from 1 to 10. And you are going to learn them in only 3 minutes. 3分鐘. Are you ready? Let's start. 一、二、三、四、五、六、七、八、九、十。Okay, now repeat after me. I'll say the numbers and give you time to repeat each one. 一、二、三、四、五、六、七、八、九、十. Great job! What is before 一? Do you know? It's 零. 0. 零. You don't have any more excuses. You can give your friends your cell phone number in Cantonese. Let's try together. We'll use the phrase 我電話號碼係, which means my phone number is. 我電話號碼係. 我電話號碼係95849723. Can you read it by yourself? 95849723. Perfect. Now it's time for Olivier's insights. When we go shopping at the markets in Hong Kong, sometimes we can bargain on the price. So learn your numbers well to get a better deal. In the last lesson, we learned the numbers from 1 to 10. Have you forgotten? Here, I'll tell you again. 一、二、三、四、五、六、七、八、九、十. And now let's continue from 11. 十一、十一、十二、十二、十三、十三、十四、十四、十五、十五、十六、十六、十七、十七、十八、十八、十九、十九. And finally, we have 20. Okay, now repeat after me. I'll say the numbers and give you time to repeat each one. 十一、十二、十三、十四、十五、十六、十七、十八、十九、20. These numbers are easy to remember. They always start with sub or 10. Then just say the extra number after it. Simple math. Counting from 30 to 100 is super easy. Now I'll give you the tens. 三十、三十、四十、四十、五十、五十、六十、六十、七十、七十、八十、八十、九十、九十、一百、一百. These numbers are incredibly easy to remember, don't you think so? The last thing to learn today is how to form compound numbers over 20. This is also super easy. Take the tens and simply add the numbers you learned in the previous lesson. Let's try it out. How would you say 56 in Cantonese? Let's take it step by step. 50 is 50, and then add 6, 6. 56 is done. Isn't that easy? Let's make another number. For instance, 98. Take 90, 90, and add 8, 8, 98. Now it's time for Olivier's insights. For numbers between 21 and 29, you might hear people saying ya as 20 instead of 20. Both can be used in spoken Cantonese. For example, 21, 21, 21, 27, 27, 27. After only 2 lessons, you're now able to count to 100 in Cantonese. In the next lesson, we're going to put your number knowledge to use. In the last lesson, we learned how to count in Cantonese. I hope you spend some time practicing the numbers because they will come in handy today. We're going to learn how to go shopping in Hong Kong. Before we go, you need to know how to say how much is it. 幾錢啊?幾錢啊? Are you ready to go shopping in Hong Kong? Let's go! You see something you like and want to ask the shopkeeper how much it costs. The first thing to say is 唔該. Do you remember what that means? Excuse me. 唔該,幾錢啊? 唔該,幾錢啊? If we want to be more specific and ask how much is this, first we need to know the correct measure word for the object. We'll learn about that in the next lesson. For now, let's use the most common one, 個. So in the sentence, we'll say 依個 as this, followed by how much. 唔該,依個幾錢啊? 唔該,依個幾錢啊? Excuse me, how much is this? And to ask, excuse me, how much is that? Again, we'll use the most common measure word, 個. So to say that, it'll be 嗰個. 唔該,嗰個幾錢啊? 唔該,嗰個幾錢啊? At this point, the shopkeeper will answer directly with the price, followed by 蚊, the slang term for the Hong Kong dollar. For example, 39蚊. What number is 39? I'm not telling you. Okay, it's 39. It costs 39 Hong Kong dollars. Now it's time for Olivier's insights. It's quite common to bargain in markets. Other than saying the specific price you want, you can also just ask for a cheaper price by saying 平啲啦, 平啲啦. In small boutiques or shops, you can ask, are there any discounts by saying 有冇折啊? 有冇折啊? In this lesson, we learned the generic measure word 個. In the next lesson, we'll learn more about what these measure words are and how to use them. I'll be waiting for you in our next 3分鐘廣東話 lesson. 下次見!
Hi everyone, I'm Gabriella. How are your Cantonese listening skills? In this video, you'll have a chance to test them out with a quiz. First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end. Are you ready?
一個女人喺度問緊書店店員一啲嘢。個女人想睇邊本書？唔該，我想睇下嗰個書架上面本書。
邊一本啊？
關於車嗰本。
等一陣，呢本啊？
係啊，就係嗰本。
嗱。
個女人想睇邊本書？一個女人喺度問緊書店店員一啲嘢。個女人想睇邊本書？唔該，我想睇下嗰個書架上面本書。
邊一本啊？
關於車嗰本。
等一陣，呢本啊？
係啊，就係嗰本。
嗱。
一對男女喺餐廳入面睇緊餐牌。個男人會叫乜嘢食？
你食乜啊？
薄餅好似幾好味，我諗我會叫薄餅。
我琴日先食完薄餅嚟。
咁啊，不如食漢堡包？
好喎，就咁決定。
個男人會叫乜嘢食？一對男女喺餐廳入面睇緊餐牌。個男人會叫乜嘢食？
你食乜啊？
薄餅好似幾好味，我諗我會叫薄餅。
我琴日先食完薄餅嚟。
咁啊，不如食漢堡包？
好喎，就咁決定。
一個男人打緊電話去醫生嘅事務所。佢最遲幾點要去到醫生嘅事務所？
你好，有乜嘢幫到你？
你哋今日幾點閂啊？
我哋閂6點，不過你5點半前好嚟啦。
好啊，唔該。
佢最遲幾點要去到醫生嘅事務所？一個男人打緊電話去醫生嘅事務所。佢最遲幾點要去到醫生嘅事務所？
你好，有乜嘢幫到你？
你哋今日幾點閂啊？
我哋閂6點，不過你5點半前好嚟啦。
好啊，唔該。
一個男仔喺度睇緊佢本日誌。個男仔今日第一件事做咗啲咩？
今日天氣好好，我下晝去咗游泳池游水，夜晚就去咗睇戲，朝早仲溫咗書添。今日真係幾開心。
個男仔今日第一件事做咗啲咩？一個男仔喺度睇緊佢本日誌。個男仔今日第一件事做咗啲咩？
今日天氣好好，我下晝去咗游泳池游水，夜晚就去咗睇戲，朝早仲溫咗書添。今日真係幾開心。
一對男女喺度睇緊一張相。佢哋睇緊邊一張相？呢張係你個仔對足球隊嘅相啊？邊個係你個仔啊？
呢個
哦，最高嗰個。
係啊，佢仲高過我。
佢哋睇緊邊一張相？一對男女喺度睇緊一張相。佢哋睇緊邊一張相？呢張係你個仔對足球隊嘅相啊？邊個係你個仔啊？
呢個
哦，最高嗰個。
係啊，佢仲高過我。
一對男女喺度傾偈，佢哋會幾點去睇戲？
不如我哋下星期六去睇戲啊？
好啊，但係我嗰日朝早有份兼職喎。
咁你幾點放工
2點左右啦。
咁我哋3點喺咖啡室見，然後4點睇戲，好唔好啊？
好啊。佢哋會幾點去睇戲？一對男女喺度傾偈，佢哋會幾點去睇戲？
不如我哋下星期六去睇戲啊？
好啊，但係我嗰日朝早有份兼職喎。
咁你幾點放工
2點左右啦。
咁我哋3點喺咖啡室見，然後4點睇戲，好唔好啊？
好啊。一個男人喺度同個店員傾偈，佢會買邊件恤衫呢？
你覺得邊件好啲啊？白色定藍色？
我覺得藍色嗰件好啲，襯到你件灰色褸。
係咩？但係唔襯條紅色呔喎。
咁又係。
咁我買白色嗰件啦。 唔要藍色啦。
佢會買邊件恤衫呢？一個男人喺度同個店員傾偈，佢會買邊件恤衫呢？
你覺得邊件好啲啊？白色定藍色？
我覺得藍色嗰件好啲，襯到你件灰色褸。
係咩？但係唔襯條紅色呔喎。
咁又係。
咁我買白色嗰件啦，唔要藍色啦。
一個男人喺漢堡包店，佢會點邊個餐呢？
唔該，我要個特別漢堡餐。
好啊，跟餐要薯條定沙律？
沙律啊，唔該。
好啊，唔該揀嘢飲。
可樂啊，唔該。
佢會點邊個餐呢？一個男人喺漢堡包店，佢會點邊個餐呢？
唔該，我要個特別漢堡餐。
好啊，跟餐要薯條定沙律？
沙律啊，唔該。
好啊，唔該揀嘢飲。
可樂啊，唔該。
一位老師喺度整緊蛋糕，佢落咗啲乜嘢材料呢？今日我哋會整一個蛋糕，首先將牛油同糖溝埋，然後加2隻蛋，攪勻，加麵粉，再輕輕攪勻，最後放入焗爐焗50分鐘，咁就得啦。佢落咗啲乜嘢材料呢？一位老師喺度整緊蛋糕，佢落咗啲乜嘢材料呢？今日我哋會整一個蛋糕，首先將牛油同糖溝埋，然後加2隻蛋，攪勻，加麵粉，再輕輕攪勻，最後放入焗爐焗50分鐘，咁就得啦。一對男女喺度傾偈，佢哋首先會做乜？
你今日想做乜啊？
我想去睇戲。
好啊，我想睇電視，有場棒球賽。
我仲想去行街。
棒球賽下晝1點開始。
咁不如我哋去睇戲先，然後你可以睇棒球賽。
好，然後夜晚我哋去行街。
佢哋首先會做乜？一對男女喺度傾偈，佢哋首先會做乜？
你今日想做乜啊？
我想去睇戲。
好啊，我想睇電視，有場棒球賽。
我仲想去行街。
棒球賽下晝1點開始。
咁不如我哋去睇戲先，然後你可以睇棒球賽。
好，然後夜晚我哋去行街。
一個先生同學生傾緊偈，個學生會幾時去先生嘅辦公室呢？今日堂課我唔明得晒。
你有啲咩想問？
有好多嘢想問啊，你而家得唔得閒？
而家有啲忙，你下晝再嚟過啦。我1點到4點都喺度。
好啊，咁我下晝2點嚟啦。個學生會幾時去先生嘅辦公室呢？一個先生同學生傾緊偈，個學生會幾時去先生嘅辦公室呢？今日堂課我唔明得晒。
你有啲咩想問？
有好多嘢想問啊，你而家得唔得閒？
而家有啲忙，你下晝再嚟過啦。我1點到4點都喺度。
好啊，咁我下晝2點嚟啦。一個女人喺間餐廳食緊晏，佢會點邊樣嘢食呢？
你飯後要咖啡定甜品？
你有乜嘢甜品啊？
有布甸同蘋果批。
我都係要咖啡啦。
要唔要糖同奶？
要奶啊，唔該。佢會點邊樣嘢食呢？一個女人喺間餐廳食緊晏，佢會點邊樣嘢食呢？
你飯後要咖啡定甜品？
你有乜嘢甜品啊？
有布甸同蘋果批。
我都係要咖啡啦。
要唔要糖同奶？
要奶啊，唔該。一個女人等緊一個男人，個女人會喺邊度等呢？
喂，唔好意思，我會遲30分鐘。
好啦，我喺咖啡室等你啦。
咖啡室喺邊度啊？
喺書店隔離，對面有間麵包店。
好啦。
個女人會喺邊度等呢？一個女人等緊一個男人，個女人會喺邊度等呢？
喂，唔好意思，我會遲30分鐘。
好啦，我喺咖啡室等你啦。
咖啡室喺邊度啊？
喺書店隔離，對面有間麵包店。
好啦。
一對男女喺度傾緊偈。個女人暑假會做啲乜？
你計劃咗暑假做乜未啊？
未啊，我諗會去海邊或者上山。
我會同啲朋友去海邊滑浪。
幾好喎。
你嚟唔嚟？
好似幾好玩喎。好啊，我同你哋一齊去。個女人暑假會做啲乜？一對男女喺度傾緊偈。個女人暑假會做啲乜？
你計劃咗暑假做乜未啊？
未啊，我諗會去海邊或者上山。
我會同啲朋友去海邊滑浪。
幾好喎。
你嚟唔嚟？
好似幾好玩喎。好啊，我同你哋一齊去。一對男女喺度傾緊偈。個女人今朝食咗啲乜？啊，我肚餓啦。
你有冇食早餐？
有，不過食得好少。
你食咗啲乜？
乳酪同咖啡。
食得太少啦，你應該食啲麵包同水果。
個女人今朝食咗啲乜？一對男女喺度傾緊偈。個女人今朝食咗啲乜？啊，我肚餓啦。
你有冇食早餐？
有，不過食得好少。
你食咗啲乜？
乳酪同咖啡。
食得太少啦，你應該食啲麵包同水果。
一個女人喺間百貨公司度，佢要去邊一層呢？唔該，小童服裝喺邊度？
喺5樓同6樓。
有冇 BB 衫？
有啊，我哋有好多 BB 衫喺6樓。
唔該晒，我會去嗰度睇下。佢要去邊一層呢？一個女人喺間百貨公司度，佢要去邊一層呢？唔該，小童服裝喺邊度？
喺5樓同6樓。
有冇 BB 衫？
有啊，我哋有好多 BB 衫喺6樓。
唔該晒，我會去嗰度睇下。一對男女喺度傾緊偈。個男人而家幾多歲？你就快生日咯喎。
係啊，後日就係啦。
生日之後幾多歲啊
60歲啦。
恭喜喎，我哋要慶祝下。
多謝晒。
個男人而家幾多歲？ 一對男女喺度傾緊偈。個男人而家幾多歲？你就快生日咯喎。
係啊，後日就係啦。
生日之後幾多歲啊
60歲啦。
恭喜喎，我哋要慶祝下。
多謝晒。
一個女人喺鋪頭睇緊衫，佢會買啲乜呢？條藍色裙同白色裙，我兩條都鍾意。
條白色裙賣得幾好㗎。
條藍色裙就有啲貴。
係，不過好襯你。
我冇錢買晒兩條啊，咁我買白色嗰條啦。
好嘅，多謝晒。
佢會買啲乜呢？一個女人喺鋪頭睇緊衫，佢會買啲乜呢？條藍色裙同白色裙，我兩條都鍾意。
條白色裙賣得幾好㗎。
條藍色裙就有啲貴。
係，不過好襯你。
我冇錢買晒兩條啊，咁我買白色嗰條啦。
好嘅，多謝晒。
一對男女喺度傾緊偈，總共會有幾多人嚟個 party 呢？
聽日就係 party 咯喎。
有邊個嚟啊？
我哋兩個啦，仲有我兩個朋友同埋個先生。
即係5個人。
啊，先生會同佢老婆一齊嚟。
好啊。總共會有幾多人嚟個 party 呢？一對男女喺度傾緊偈，總共會有幾多人嚟個 party 呢？
聽日就係 party 咯喎。
有邊個嚟啊？
我哋兩個啦，仲有我兩個朋友同埋個先生。
即係5個人。
啊，先生會同佢老婆一齊嚟。
好啊。一個女人買咗張床，佢會放張床喺邊呢？
張床好大喎。
係啊，放唔到喺門口隔離。
咁放喺房嘅盡頭啦。
定係放喺中間啊？
唔好，放喺角落頭啦。
好，就咁話啦。你可唔可以幫我抬起佢？佢會放張床喺邊呢？一個女人買咗張床，佢會放張床喺邊呢？
張床好大喎。
係啊，放唔到喺門口隔離。
咁放喺房嘅盡頭啦。
定係放喺中間啊？
唔好，放喺角落頭啦。
好，就咁話啦。你可唔可以幫我抬起佢
？Hi everyone, I'm Gabriella. How are your Cantonese listening skills? In this video, you'll have a chance to test them out with a quiz. First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end. Are you ready?
一個男人喺珠寶店揀緊生日禮物俾佢老婆，佢揀咗邊條頸鏈呢？有乜嘢幫到你？
我揾緊生日禮物俾我老婆，你有冇好介紹？
呢條頸鏈你覺得點？
好似太長喎。
咁呢啲呢？有花形吊墜，仲有心形。
我想要成熟啲嘅款。呢條珍珠頸鏈幾多錢啊
？4萬蚊。
貴咗啲喎。咁我要你最先講嗰條啦。
好啊，嗱，佢揀咗邊條頸鏈呢？一個男人喺珠寶店揀緊生日禮物俾佢老婆，佢揀咗邊條頸鏈呢？有乜嘢幫到你？
我揾緊生日禮物俾我老婆，你有冇好介紹？
呢條頸鏈你覺得點？
好似太長喎。
咁呢啲呢？有花形吊墜，仲有心形。
我想要成熟啲嘅款。呢條珍珠頸鏈幾多錢啊
？4萬蚊。
貴咗啲喎。咁我要你最先講嗰條啦。
好啊，嗱，一對男女喺公司講緊部打印機，部舊打印機放咗喺邊度？
部新打印機放邊度好啊？
放喺舊嗰部度咪得咯。
但係舊嗰部仲用得喎，會繼續用。
咁新嗰部唔放得喺嗰度。
可惜啊，本來放新嗰部喺門隔離個書架幾好啊，但係淨係夠位放一部打印機。
咁啊，咁放喺間房另一邊啦。
不如放喺窗口隔離。
好啦，部舊打印機放咗喺邊度？一對男女喺公司講緊部打印機，部舊打印機放咗喺邊度？
部新打印機放邊度好啊？
放喺舊嗰部度咪得咯。
但係舊嗰部仲用得喎，會繼續用。
咁新嗰部唔放得喺嗰度。
可惜啊，本來放新嗰部喺門隔離個書架幾好啊，但係淨係夠位放一部打印機。
咁啊，咁放喺間房另一邊啦。
不如放喺窗口隔離。
好啦，一個男人同佢老婆講緊電話，佢會買啲乜呢？
我而家返屋企啦，
可唔可以順便幫我買啲嘢啊？
好啊，要買乜啊？
要買聽日早餐嘅牛奶同麵包。
牛奶同麵包，好啦，要幾多支奶啊
？1支夠啦。
哦，仲有冇其他嘢？
等陣，等我睇下我哋有冇牛油先。有啦。
我哋仲有冇啤酒啊？
有啊，仲有1支。
咁就唔使買住。
咁係咁多啦，唔該晒。佢會買啲乜呢？一個男人同佢老婆講緊電話，佢會買啲乜呢？
我而家返屋企啦，
可唔可以順便幫我買啲嘢啊？
好啊，要買乜啊？
要買聽日早餐嘅牛奶同麵包。
牛奶同麵包，好啦，要幾多支奶啊
？1支夠啦。
哦，仲有冇其他嘢？
等陣，等我睇下我哋有冇牛油先。有啦。
我哋仲有冇啤酒啊？
有啊，仲有1支。
咁就唔使買住。
咁係咁多啦，唔該晒。你聽緊天氣預報，預料會點呢？早上天晴，下午開始轉陰，傍晚會落雨，直至聽日早上再轉天晴。預料會點呢？你聽緊天氣預報，預料會點呢？早上天晴，下午開始轉陰，傍晚會落雨，直至聽日早上再轉天晴。一對男女談論緊公司卡片嘅設計，佢哋決定用邊一個設計呢？
呢度有啲公司卡片嘅新設計，你覺得邊個最好？
睇下先，我覺得公司名應該大隻啲。
咁就喺呢啲入面揀啦。
我鍾意呢幾款，因為公司名夠大，又喺正上面。
呢度有一個有位放張相，你覺得點啊？
我覺得放咗相，啲字會變得太細。
咁又係，有相嘅話，啲字好難睇。
好啦，咁我哋就用另外呢個設計啦。 佢哋決定用邊一個設計呢？一對男女談論緊公司卡片嘅設計，佢哋決定用邊一個設計呢？
呢度有啲公司卡片嘅新設計，你覺得邊個最好？
睇下先，我覺得公司名應該大隻啲。
咁就喺呢啲入面揀啦。
我鍾意呢幾款，因為公司名夠大，又喺正上面。
呢度有一個有位放張相，你覺得點啊？
我覺得放咗相，啲字會變得太細。
咁又係，有相嘅話啲字好難睇。
好啦，咁我哋就用另外呢個設計啦。
一個女人喺度問緊一個男人，巴士站喺邊？巴士站喺邊度？唔好意思，你知唔知呢度附近有冇巴士站？
有啊，呢度直行到第二個紅綠燈轉右，然後去到書店嗰個街口轉左，就會見到間銀行。銀行前面就係巴士站啦。
我明啦，唔該晒。巴士站喺邊度？一個女人喺度問緊一個男人，巴士站喺邊？巴士站喺邊度？唔好意思，你知唔知呢度附近有冇巴士站？
有啊，呢度直行到第二個紅綠燈轉右，然後去到書店嗰個街口轉左，就會見到間銀行。銀行前面就係巴士站啦。
我明啦，唔該晒。一個女人喺度同佢個 boss 傾偈，佢哋開會嗰陣會飲啲咩？
今日下晝我哋會同紐約分行嘅米高開會，你知唔知我哋仲有冇嘢飲剩？
我哋有啲咖啡。
米高好似唔飲咖啡喎，我哋有冇樽裝水？
好似仲有幾樽。
非常好。
你想飲乜？
我都一樣啦。
佢哋開會嗰陣會飲啲咩？一個女人喺度同佢個 boss 傾偈，佢哋開會嗰陣會飲啲咩？
今日下晝我哋會同紐約分行嘅米高開會，你知唔知我哋仲有冇嘢飲剩？
我哋有啲咖啡。
米高好似唔飲咖啡喎，我哋有冇樽裝水？
好似仲有幾樽。
非常好。
你想飲乜？
我都一樣啦。
一個女人喺度同個店員傾偈，佢會買邊部電腦呢？唔該，我想揾部好輕嘅電腦。
好啊，呢部你覺得點？又薄又輕。
幾好喎，可唔可以睇 DVD 㗎？
唔好意思，呢部唔得，嗰部就得，不過嗰部就大部啲，重啲。
咁啊，真係太重啦，我都係買頭先嗰部啦。
多謝晒，你可以揀白色、黑色或者銀色。
我要黑色啦。佢會買邊部電腦呢？一個女人喺度同個店員傾偈，佢會買邊部電腦呢？唔該，我想揾部好輕嘅電腦。
好啊，呢部你覺得點？又薄又輕。
幾好喎，可唔可以睇 DVD 㗎？
唔好意思，呢部唔得，嗰部就得，不過嗰部就大部啲，重啲。
咁啊，真係太重啦，我都係買頭先嗰部啦。
多謝晒，你可以揀白色、黑色或者銀色。
我要黑色啦。一個男人喺度同個女人傾緊佢嘅行程，佢會幾時返嚟？你下個禮拜去旅行喎，係咪啊？
係啊，禮拜二去首爾，會喺嗰度留2晚。
之後去台北。
係啊，禮拜四去台北，過一晚嘢就返嚟啦。
咁即係禮拜六嘅會議，你會參加啦，係咪？
係啊，我會嚟㗎。
佢會幾時返嚟？一個男人喺度同個女人傾緊佢嘅行程。佢會幾時返嚟？你下個禮拜去旅行喎，係咪啊？
係啊，禮拜二去首爾，會喺嗰度留2晚。
之後去台北。
係啊，禮拜四去台北，過一晚嘢就返嚟啦。
咁即係禮拜六嘅會議，你會參加啦，係咪？
係啊，我會嚟㗎。
一個男人打緊電話叫 pizza， 佢會叫啲乜呢？多謝你嘅電話，呢度係 pizza 站。
你好啊，我想叫個蒜蓉番茄披薩。
一個蒜蓉番茄 pizza， 冇問題。要乜 size？
要大嘅，同埋唔該切8份。
好啊，仲有冇其他嘢？
有，要4條麵包條同2罐可樂。
冇問題，40分鐘左右送到嚟。佢會叫啲乜呢？一個男人打緊電話叫 pizza， 佢會叫啲乜呢？多謝你嘅電話，呢度係 pizza 站。
你好啊，我想叫個蒜蓉番茄披薩。
一個蒜蓉番茄 pizza， 冇問題。要乜 size？
要大嘅，同埋唔該切8份。
好啊，仲有冇其他嘢？
有，要4條麵包條同2罐可樂。
冇問題，40分鐘左右送到嚟。一個男人打緊電話去一間餐廳，間餐廳幾點閂門呢？
唔好意思，你哋開到幾點？
我哋開到夜晚11點，但係 last order 係10點。
咁就好啦，我以為而家咁夜，你哋已經閂咗。
我哋之前係閂10點嘅，不過延長咗時間。
哦。
不過禮拜日就閂9點。
哦。
間餐廳幾點閂門呢？一個男人打緊電話去一間餐廳，間餐廳幾點閂門呢？
唔好意思，你哋開到幾點？
我哋開到夜晚11點，但係 last order 係10點。
咁就好啦，我以為而家咁夜，你哋已經閂咗。
我哋之前係閂10點嘅，不過延長咗時間。
哦。
不過禮拜日就閂9點。
哦。
一對夫妻喺網上買緊嘢，個吸塵機幾時會送到呢？呢個吸塵機好唔好啊？
睇落幾好喎，你係咪買啦？
係啊，要3、4日先送到嚟。
揀定1日啦，下個星期六好唔好啊？
我哋星期六上晝打網球喎。
係喎，咁星期日好啲。
好，就咁決定啦。係喎，記得星期5晚早啲返嚟，因為星期六一朝早就出門口。
知道啦。
個吸塵機幾時會送到呢？一對夫妻喺網上買緊嘢，個吸塵機幾時會送到呢？呢個吸塵機好唔好啊？
睇落幾好喎，你係咪買啦？
係啊，要3、4日先送到嚟。
揀定1日啦，下個星期六好唔好啊？
我哋星期六上晝打網球喎。
係喎，咁星期日好啲。
好，就咁決定啦。係喎，記得星期5晚早啲返嚟，因為星期六一朝早就出門口。
知道啦。
一個女人同個醫生傾緊偈， 佢每日要食邊啲同幾多藥呢？
好，而家俾3隻藥你，每日食完飯之後食，
哦，
每次食2粒圓形藥丸、1粒膠囊同埋1劑藥粉。
哦，
俾住3日藥你先，3日之後冇好轉嘅話再嚟睇過。
哦，
唔該晒。
祝你早日康復。
佢每日要食邊啲同幾多藥呢？一個女人同個醫生傾緊偈。佢每日要食邊啲同幾多藥呢？
好，而家俾3隻藥你，每日食完飯之後食，
哦，
每次食2粒圓形藥丸、1粒膠囊同埋1劑藥粉。
哦，
俾住3日藥你先，3日之後冇好轉嘅話再嚟睇過。
哦，
唔該晒。
祝你早日康復。
一對男女喺度傾緊偈。個男人同邊個住呢？
不如你揾日嚟我屋企啦。
多謝邀請喎，但係我有啲緊張，我想知多啲關於你屋企人嘅嘢先見佢哋。
好啊，我爸爸係個白領，佢鍾意釣魚。我媽媽係個主婦，佢煮餸好叻㗎。
你有冇兄弟姊妹啊？
有啊，一個家姐同一個細佬。我家姐結咗婚，而家住喺外國。我細佬就讀緊中學。
你一家人好似幾好喎，我都想見下，同佢哋傾下偈。個男人同邊個住呢？一對男女喺度傾緊偈。個男人同邊個住呢？
不如你揾日嚟我屋企啦。
多謝邀請喎，但係我有啲緊張，我想知多啲關於你屋企人嘅嘢先見佢哋。
好啊，我爸爸係個白領，佢鍾意釣魚。我媽媽係個主婦，佢煮餸好叻㗎。
你有冇兄弟姊妹啊？
有啊，一個家姐同一個細佬。我家姐結咗婚，而家住喺外國。我細佬就讀緊中學。
你一家人好似幾好喎，我都想見下，同佢哋傾下偈。一個男人喺間眼鏡店，佢會揀邊一副眼鏡呢？你好，係咪揾緊眼鏡呢？
係啊，最近睇得唔係好清楚。
你係咪想揾返同你而家副眼鏡同款㗎？
我戴咗方框好耐啦，都想轉下款。
好啊，呢啲圓框嘅啱唔啱？
好似唔係好啱我面型，都係揀返而家用緊嗰款啦。有冇黑框㗎？
梗係有啦，呢副你覺得點？
幾好喎，我就要呢副啦。
佢會揀邊一副眼鏡呢？一個男人喺間眼鏡店，佢會揀邊一副眼鏡呢？你好，係咪揾緊眼鏡呢？
係啊，最近睇得唔係好清楚。
你係咪想揾返同你而家副眼鏡同款㗎？
我戴咗方框好耐啦，都想轉下款。
好啊，呢啲圓框嘅啱唔啱？
好似唔係好啱我面型，都係揀返而家用緊嗰款啦。有冇黑框㗎？
梗係有啦，呢副你覺得點？
幾好喎，我就要呢副啦。
一個男人同佢嘅牙醫講緊電話，佢會幾時去見牙醫呢？
唔好意思，我想取消今日嘅預約。
好啊，要唔要轉第日？
好啊，今個星期六得唔得？我想要上晝。
唔好意思，星期六滿咗，不過下個星期六就得。
太耐啦，咁星期四下晝得唔得？
得啊，5點同6點都可以。
咁6點啊，唔該。
冇問題。佢會幾時去見牙醫呢？ 一個男人同佢嘅牙醫講緊電話，佢會幾時去見牙醫呢？
唔好意思，我想取消今日嘅預約。
好啊，要唔要轉第日？
好啊，今個星期六得唔得？我想要上晝。
唔好意思，星期六滿咗，不過下個星期六就得。
太耐啦，咁星期四下晝得唔得？
得啊，5點同6點都可以。
咁6點啊，唔該。
冇問題。一個女人會去朋友屋企，佢朋友嘅門牌號碼係幾多號呢？我好期待星期日嘅 party。
我都係啊，唔該12點嚟啦。
好啊，你個門牌號碼係咪1018？
係啊，冇錯，我棟大廈有東西兩座，我係東座嘅1018號。
我明啦。
有任何問題打電話俾我啦。
好啊，唔該。佢朋友嘅門牌號碼係幾多號呢？一個女人會去朋友屋企，佢朋友嘅門牌號碼係幾多號呢？我好期待星期日嘅 party。
我都係啊，唔該12點嚟啦。
好啊，你個門牌號碼係咪1018？
係啊，冇錯，我棟大廈有東西兩座，我係東座嘅1018號。
我明啦。
有任何問題打電話俾我啦。
好啊，唔該。一個男人喺度租緊一啲 DVD，佢會借幾多隻 DVD 呢？你好，有乜嘢可以幫到你？
唔該，我想租呢啲 DVD。
總共3隻，租夠5隻有優惠喎。
係咩？不過我都冇時間睇，3隻夠啦。
而家有特別優惠，可以租多1個星期。
係？咁我攞多2隻。
佢會借幾多隻 DVD 呢？一個男人喺度租緊一啲 DVD，佢會借幾多隻 DVD 呢？你好，有乜嘢可以幫到你？
唔該，我想租呢啲 DVD。
總共3隻，租夠5隻有優惠喎。
係咩？不過我都冇時間睇，3隻夠啦。
而家有特別優惠，可以租多1個星期。
係？咁我攞多2隻。
一對男女喺度傾緊偈，佢哋睇緊邊個鐘同埋幾點呢？
你知唔知幾點啊？
唔好意思，我今日唔記得帶錶。
哦，我擔心我哋趕唔切上火車。
咦？車站入口有個鐘喎。
弊啦，火車5分鐘後就嚟啦。
10點嘅火車係咪？
係啊，我哋快啲啦。
佢哋睇緊邊個鐘同埋幾點呢？一對男女喺度傾緊偈，佢哋睇緊邊個鐘同埋幾點呢？
你知唔知幾點啊？
唔好意思，我今日唔記得帶錶。
哦，我擔心我哋趕唔切上火車。
咦？車站入口有個鐘喎。
弊啦，火車5分鐘後就嚟啦。
10點嘅火車係咪？
係啊，我哋快啲啦。
一個男人喺度揀緊機位，佢個位喺邊度？
聽晚班機有冇位？
唔該，等一陣，係咪經濟艙？
係。
仲有幾個位？
好，咁唔該，我想要個走廊位。
唔好意思，冇晒走廊位啦。
咁啊，但係我唔想坐中間喎。
咁窗口位你要唔要？
好啊，唔該。
佢個位喺邊度？一個男人喺度揀緊機位。佢個位喺邊度？
聽晚班機有冇位？
唔該，等一陣。係咪經濟艙？
係。
仲有幾個位？
好，咁唔該，我想要個走廊位。
唔好意思，冇晒走廊位啦。
咁啊，但係我唔想坐中間喎。
咁窗口位你要唔要？
好啊，唔該。
Did you get it right? I hope you learned something from this quiz. Let us know if you have any questions. See you next time. Hi everyone, I'm Gabriella. How are your Cantonese listening skills? In this video, you'll have a chance to test them out with a quiz. First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end. Are you ready?
一對夫婦喺度睇緊啲圖則，佢哋會去睇邊間房呢？呢間點啊？有個幾好嘅大客廳。
我鍾意大客廳，但係我想有車位。
咁啊，呢個呢？
係喎，呢個幾好喎，不如去睇下呢間啦。
等等，個衣櫃好似細咗啲喎。
係喎，好似冇一個合乎完美。咦？呢個呢？
佢有齊我哋要嘅嘢，係咪？而且個衣櫃都幾大喎，我哋就去睇呢間啦。
好啊。
佢哋會去睇邊間房呢？一對夫婦喺度睇緊啲圖則，佢哋會去睇邊間房呢？呢間點啊？有個幾好嘅大客廳。
我鍾意大客廳，但係我想有車位。
咁啊，呢個呢？
係喎，呢個幾好喎，不如去睇下呢間啦。
等等，個衣櫃好似細咗啲喎。
係喎，好似冇一個合乎完美。咦？呢個呢？
佢有齊我哋要嘅嘢，係咪？而且個衣櫃都幾大喎，我哋就去睇呢間啦。
好啊。
一個男人喺度訂緊酒店，佢會住喺邊個房呢？呢度係海濱酒店，請問有咩可以幫到你？
你好，我想9月22號留一晚。
好啊，9月22號住一晚，請問幾多個人
2個。
先生，你想要吸煙定係非吸煙房？
非吸煙。
嗰晚剩返一間非吸煙房，係山景嘅，有冇問題？
但係我想要海景房喎。
唔好意思，嗰晚嘅海景房係吸煙嘅。
咁啊，咁9月23號有冇一間非吸煙嘅海景房啊？
有啊。
咁我哋9月23號嚟住啦。
佢會住喺邊個房呢？一個男人喺度訂緊酒店，佢會住喺邊個房呢？呢度係海濱酒店，請問有咩可以幫到你？
你好，我想9月22號留一晚。
好啊，9月22號住一晚，請問幾多個人
？2個。
先生，你想要吸煙定係非吸煙房？
非吸煙。
嗰晚剩返一間非吸煙房，係山景嘅，有冇問題？
但係我想要海景房喎。
唔好意思，嗰晚嘅海景房係吸煙嘅。
咁啊，咁9月23號有冇一間非吸煙嘅海景房啊？
有啊。
咁我哋9月23號嚟住啦。
一個女人喺度同佢嘅髮型師傾偈， 佢會點樣改變佢嘅髮型呢？
你好，有咩可以幫到你？
你好，我係李琪，約咗3點。
係嘅，李琪小姐，請跟我過嚟。你今日想點整？
我想改變下我嘅髮型，
好啊，你想要幾長？
到膊頭，
好，啲音呢？
留音，
中間定側邊分解？
側邊，
邊一邊？
中間偏左。
明白。咁我哋洗頭先啦，跟我嚟。
佢會點樣改變佢嘅髮型呢？一個女人喺度同佢嘅髮型師傾偈，佢會點樣改變佢嘅髮型呢？
你好，有咩可以幫到你？
你好，我係李琪，約咗3點。
係嘅，李琪小姐，請跟我過嚟。你今日想點整？
我想改變下我嘅髮型，
好啊，你想要幾長？
到膊頭，
好，啲音呢？
留音，
中間定側邊分解？
側邊，
邊一邊？
中間偏左。
明白。咁我哋洗頭先啦，跟我嚟。
一個男學生同一個女學生喺度睇緊招聘廣告。個女學生會去申請邊一份工呢？喂，你覺得呢份工點啊？時薪好高喎。
係喎，好高人工喎，但係你去派報紙得唔得啊？
梗得啦，我踩單車好叻㗎，不過我擔心要好早起身。
呢個呢，人工唔係好高，但係可以一個禮拜返2、3日，而且係喺夜晚。
呢個啊，超市收銀員啊，放學之後先返工都唔錯嘅。
呢個喺咖啡室做嘅都唔錯喎。
係喎，我好鍾意嗰度㗎，而且返學都經過。
咁咪幾好？
我申請邊一個好呢？
邊2個選擇啊？咖啡室同派報紙？
係啊，派報紙真係好高人工。好啦，我決定咗啦，早啲起身就早啲起身啦。個女學生會去申請邊一份工呢？一個男學生同一個女學生喺度睇緊招聘廣告。個女學生會去申請邊一份工呢？喂，你覺得呢份工點啊？時薪好高喎。
係喎，好高人工喎，但係你去派報紙得唔得啊？
梗得啦，我踩單車好叻㗎，不過我擔心要好早起身。
呢個呢，人工唔係好高，但係可以一個禮拜返2、3日，而且係喺夜晚。
呢個啊，超市收銀員啊，放學之後先返工都唔錯嘅。
呢個喺咖啡室做嘅都唔錯喎。
係喎，我好鍾意嗰度㗎，而且返學都經過。
咁咪幾好？
我申請邊一個好呢？
邊2個選擇啊？咖啡室同派報紙？
係啊，派報紙真係好高人工。好啦，我決定咗啦，早啲起身就早啲起身啦。一個女人試咗一條裙，而家同個售貨員傾緊偈。佢準備買邊一條裙呢？
條裙好襯你喎，而且好啱身。
係啊，都幾啱身，但係我通常都着正式衫，睇唔慣自己着到咁花。
我覺得你着得非常好睇。
係咩？但係要着到咁出街，要好大勇氣。
咁不如試下呢條啊，啲圖案保守啲，冇咁花。
係喎，等我試下先。
好啊，小姐，你覺得呢條點啊？
呢條襯我多啲，呢款仲有冇長袖㗎？
有啊。
唔該，咁我就買嗰條啦。佢準備買邊一條裙呢？一個女人試咗一條裙，而家同個售貨員傾緊偈。佢準備買邊一條裙呢？
條裙好襯你喎，而且好啱身。
係啊，都幾啱身，但係我通常都着正式衫，睇唔慣自己着到咁花。
我覺得你着得非常好睇。
係咩？但係要着到咁出街，要好大勇氣。
咁不如試下呢條啊，啲圖案保守啲，冇咁花。
係喎，等我試下先。
好啊，小姐，你覺得呢條點啊？
呢條襯我多啲，呢款仲有冇長袖㗎？
有啊。
唔該，咁我就買嗰條啦。
一個公司總裁同佢秘書講緊電話，個秘書會攞邊份文件去銷售部呢？
喂，唔該幫我做啲嘢，我台面有份文件，你幫我攞去銷售部。
好啊，邊一份啊？
應該喺個藍色信封入面。
藍色信封？你台面有2個藍色信封喎。
係喎，個信封右上角有個紅色印章㗎，綠色印章嗰個係我哋招聘嗰陣派嘅文件。
紅色印章，我揾到啦。
好，咁唔該你下晝1點之前攞去銷售部，一定要直接俾經理喎，你識佢㗎係咪？
係啊，我識佢，仲同佢傾過幾次。
好，仲有你幫我攞埋另外嗰個信封去人事部。
知道。個秘書會攞邊份文件去銷售部呢？一個公司總裁同佢秘書講緊電話，個秘書會攞邊份文件去銷售部呢？
喂，唔該幫我做啲嘢，我台面有份文件，你幫我攞去銷售部。
好啊，邊一份啊？
應該喺個藍色信封入面。
藍色信封？你台面有2個藍色信封喎。
係喎，個信封右上角有個紅色印章㗎，綠色印章嗰個係我哋招聘嗰陣派嘅文件。
紅色印章，我揾到啦。
好，咁唔該你下晝1點之前攞去銷售部，一定要直接俾經理喎，你識佢㗎係咪？
係啊，我識佢，仲同佢傾過幾次。
好，仲有你幫我攞埋另外嗰個信封去人事部。
知道。一個女人打緊電話去餐廳，佢食晏嘅時候坐喺邊個位？
你好，有咩可以幫到你？
我頭先喺你哋餐廳食晏，好似漏低咗條頸巾。
係咪漏咗喺張台？你記唔記得你坐喺邊？我去睇下。
喺餐廳好入嘅。
係吸煙區定係非吸煙區啊？
非吸煙區。
你係坐 counter 定坐台㗎？
我係坐喺一張4人台嘅。
好啊，咁我去 check 下，請等一等。
唔該晒。佢食晏嘅時候坐喺邊個位？一個女人打緊電話去餐廳，佢食晏嘅時候坐喺邊個位？
你好，有咩可以幫到你？
我頭先喺你哋餐廳食晏，好似漏低咗條頸巾。
係咪漏咗喺張台？你記唔記得你坐喺邊？我去睇下。
喺餐廳好入嘅。
係吸煙區定係非吸煙區啊？
非吸煙區。
你係坐 counter 定坐台㗎？
我係坐喺一張4人台嘅。
好啊，咁我去 check 下，請等一等。
唔該晒。一個男人喺度揾緊屋，佢會揀邊間屋呢？
唔好意思，我想喺呢區揾間屋，你可唔可以俾啲盤我睇下？
當然可以啦，係咪一個人住㗎？
唔係，我同老婆住嘅，想要1廳1房加書房。
好啊，呢個你點睇？1廳2房，不過對住大馬路，所以會有啲嘈。
係啊，我通常喺屋企做嘢， 所以要一個靜啲嘅地方，而且我比較鍾意方形廳。
咁啊，呢間點啊？距離車站遠少少，但係喺幽靜嘅住宅區，一廳兩房，不過其中一間房就窄啲。
我哋唔係好多嘢，呢間應該夠大。
另外仲有一間有兩個大房，但係就離車站再遠啲。
唔使啦，唔該。我想睇下你頭先講嘅第二間。
佢會揀邊間屋呢？一個男人喺度揾緊屋，佢會揀邊間屋呢？
唔好意思，我想喺呢區揾間屋，你可唔可以俾啲盤我睇下？
當然可以啦，係咪一個人住㗎？
唔係，我同老婆住嘅，想要一廳一房加書房。
好啊，呢個你點睇？一廳兩房，不過對住大馬路，所以會有啲嘈。
係啊，我通常喺屋企做嘢，所以要一個靜啲嘅地方，而且我比較鍾意方形廳。
咁啊，呢間點啊？距離車站遠少少，但係喺幽靜嘅住宅區，一廳兩房，不過其中一間房就窄啲。
我哋唔係好多嘢，呢間應該夠大。
另外仲有一間有兩個大房，但係就離車站再遠啲。
唔使啦，唔該。我想睇下你頭先講嘅第二間。
一個女人訂緊生日蛋糕，佢會訂邊個蛋糕呢？唔好意思，我想訂個生日蛋糕俾我個女。
好啊，你想要點樣嘅蛋糕？
我個女鍾意朱古力，所以我諗要個朱古力蛋糕啦。可唔可以加啲士多啤梨？
當然可以啦，我哋啲蛋糕有圓形同方形，你想要邊種？
圓形啦，唔該。
好啊，你囡囡即將幾多歲啊？
嚟緊12歲。
好啦，咁我哋會準備12支蠟燭，使唔使寫個牌仔？
要啊，唔該寫生日快樂。
好啊，啲字粉紅色好唔好？會寫喺塊白色牌仔度。如果唔係，就可以用白色字寫喺塊粉紅色牌仔度。
咁唔該要粉紅色字寫喺白色牌仔度啦。佢會訂邊個蛋糕呢？一個女人訂緊生日蛋糕，佢會訂邊個蛋糕呢？唔好意思，我想訂個生日蛋糕俾我個女。
好啊，你想要點樣嘅蛋糕？
我個女鍾意朱古力，所以我諗要個朱古力蛋糕啦。可唔可以加啲士多啤梨？
當然可以啦，我哋啲蛋糕有圓形同方形，你想要邊種？
圓形啦，唔該。
好啊，你囡囡即將幾多歲啊？
嚟緊12歲。
好啦，咁我哋會準備12支蠟燭，使唔使寫個牌仔？
要啊，唔該寫生日快樂。
好啊，啲字粉紅色好唔好？會寫喺塊白色牌仔度。如果唔係，就可以用白色字寫喺塊粉紅色牌仔度。
咁唔該要粉紅色字寫喺白色牌仔度啦。一對男女喺度傾緊搬屋日期，佢哋會幾時搬屋呢？我諗我哋要決定搬屋日期，同埋揾間搬屋公司。
係啊，我啱啱都睇緊一啲搬屋公司嘅網站。
我唔想俾好多錢喎。
我都係咁諗，呢間公司有啲優惠，例如1個月前訂有9折。
1個月前？咁我哋要12月15號之後搬屋先攞到折喎。
係啊，如果我哋訂閒日，仲有額外折扣添啊。
閒日？我禮拜一朝早要開會，禮拜2同3就有展覽，所以
禮拜5咪幾好咯。咁我哋可以禮拜6日執屋嘛？
係喎。咦？等等，呢度話星期1至4 85折，星期5 95折喎。
咁你想點啊？
都係盡平啦，到時我個展覽都搞掂啦。 佢哋會幾時搬屋呢？一對男女喺度傾緊搬屋日期，佢哋會幾時搬屋呢？我諗我哋要決定搬屋日期，同埋揾間搬屋公司。
係啊，我啱啱都睇緊一啲搬屋公司嘅網站。
我唔想俾好多錢喎。
我都係咁諗，呢間公司有啲優惠，例如1個月前訂有9折。
1個月前？咁我哋要12月15號之後搬屋先攞到折喎。
係啊，如果我哋訂閒日，仲有額外折扣添啊。
閒日？我禮拜一朝早要開會，禮拜2同3就有展覽，所以
禮拜5咪幾好咯。咁我哋可以禮拜6日執屋嘛？
係喎。咦？等等，呢度話星期1至4 85折，星期5 95折喎。
咁你想點啊？
都係盡平啦，到時我個展覽都搞掂啦。一個男人喺減價期間去買嘢，
佢會買啲乜同埋買幾多呢？
唔好意思，呢件恤衫係咪一定要買一套3件㗎？
你可以分開單獨買，但係會貴啲咯。
咁啊，我唔需要3件一樣嘅恤衫喎，咁點算好啊？
如果你買埋呢一套3條嘅呔嘅話，我哋可以俾個優惠你，以1件嘅價錢買一套3件嘅恤衫。
我明啦，即係買一套3條呔，然後再買一套3件恤衫嗰陣，就淨係俾1件恤衫嘅價錢。
冇錯。
咁好啦，我可以將另外嗰2件恤衫俾人。
係啊，真係好抵㗎。
佢會買啲乜同埋買幾多呢？
一個男人喺減價期間去買嘢，
佢會買啲乜同埋買幾多呢？
唔好意思，呢件恤衫係咪一定要買一套3件㗎？
你可以分開單獨買，但係會貴啲咯。
咁啊，我唔需要3件一樣嘅恤衫喎，咁點算好啊？
如果你買埋呢一套3條嘅呔嘅話，我哋可以俾個優惠你，以1件嘅價錢買一套3件嘅恤衫。
我明啦，即係買一套3條呔，然後再買一套3件恤衫嗰陣，就淨係俾1件恤衫嘅價錢。
冇錯。
咁好啦，我可以將另外嗰2件恤衫俾人。
係啊，真係好抵㗎。一個女人喺度講解緊手袋嘅銷售報告。邊個袋最好賣呢？呢個係我哋上個月啱啱推出嘅女士手袋嘅報告。首先，顏色方面，黑色最賣得，然後就係白色同天藍色，黃色就唔係好賣得啦。
黃色唔賣得啊？咁形狀方面呢？
大袋比細袋好賣，放得落 A4 size 筆記簿或者雜誌嗰啲最受歡迎。
OK。
至於手柄方面，真皮款受歡迎過鏈款。
咁睇嚟正經返工款最好賣喎。
冇錯，我諗下個系列我哋應該用穩重啲嘅顏色，例如米色或者啡色。
好啦，咁我哋下個新色用米色啦，黃色袋嘅製作就暫停啦。
知道。邊個袋最好賣呢？一個女人喺度講解緊手袋嘅銷售報告。邊個袋最好賣呢？呢個係我哋上個月啱啱推出嘅女士手袋嘅報告。首先，顏色方面，黑色最賣得，然後就係白色同天藍色，黃色就唔係好賣得啦。
黃色唔賣得啊？咁形狀方面呢？
大袋比細袋好賣，放得落 A4 size 筆記簿或者雜誌嗰啲最受歡迎。
OK。
至於手柄方面，真皮款受歡迎過鏈款。
咁睇嚟正經返工款最好賣喎。
冇錯，我諗下個系列我哋應該用穩重啲嘅顏色，例如米色或者啡色。
好啦，咁我哋下個新色用米色啦，黃色袋嘅製作就暫停啦。
知道。一個男人打緊電話去醫院。醫院係咩時候提供身體檢查嘅呢？
唔好意思，我想預約做身體檢查。
好啊，身體檢查同普通檢查唔同，逢星期一、三、六都有。你想揀邊日？
今個星期六有冇得做啊？
有啊，星期六淨係開上晝，你得唔得？
淨係上晝啊？咁有啲難。咁你哋平日開到幾點？
星期一開到夜晚6點，星期三開到夜晚8點。
咁啊，咁上晝幾點開門啊？
我哋早上8點開，下個星期上晝都 full 晒啦。你等得嘅話，再下個星期嘅禮拜一同禮拜三上晝8點都有位。
哦，咁我 check 下啲時間再打過嚟啦。
好啊，拜拜。醫院係咩時候提供身體檢查嘅呢？一個男人打緊電話去醫院。醫院係咩時候提供身體檢查嘅呢？
唔好意思，我想預約做身體檢查。
好啊，身體檢查同普通檢查唔同，逢星期一、三、六都有。你想揀邊日？
今個星期六有冇得做啊？
有啊，星期六淨係開上晝，你得唔得？
淨係上晝啊？咁有啲難。咁你哋平日開到幾點？
星期一開到夜晚6點，星期三開到夜晚8點。
咁啊，咁上晝幾點開門啊？
我哋早上8點開，下個星期上晝都 full 晒啦。你等得嘅話，再下個星期嘅禮拜一同禮拜三上晝8點都有位。
哦，咁我 check 下啲時間再打過嚟啦。
好啊，拜拜。一個男人喺度接佢個女性朋友個女。邊個係個朋友個女呢？唔好意思啊，要麻煩你，可唔可以去接我個女啊？
好啊，佢識唔識我㗎？
識，佢見過你張相，應該認得你。
咁佢咩樣㗎？
佢有黑色攣頭髮，瘦瘦地，比平常人高啲咁咯。
OK，仲有冇？
佢話過會戴我上次送俾佢嗰頂帽，係白色有條黑色絲帶嘅。
咁應該好易揾到。好啦，我而家去接佢啦。
唔該晒。邊個係個朋友個女呢？一個男人喺度接佢個女性朋友個女。邊個係個朋友個女呢？唔好意思啊，要麻煩你，可唔可以去接我個女啊？
好啊，佢識唔識我㗎？
識，佢見過你張相，應該認得你。
咁佢咩樣㗎？
佢有黑色攣頭髮，瘦瘦地，比平常人高啲咁咯。
OK，仲有冇？
佢話過會戴我上次送俾佢嗰頂帽，係白色有條黑色絲帶嘅。
咁應該好易揾到。好啦，我而家去接佢啦。
唔該晒。一個男人同個女人講緊佢個銀包，佢會去邊度揾佢個銀包呢？
哎呀，我唔見咗個銀包啊，梗係漏咗，唔知喺邊度啦。
吓，你記唔記得上次用係幾時啊？
唔記得啦。
咁我哋諗下，你今日去過邊啦？
首先，我同朋友去咗睇戲，之後去咗咖啡室。不過朋友請，所以冇掂過個銀包。
但係買戲飛嘅時候，你用過個銀包係咪？
係啊，然後我哋去咗做尖，之後就發現唔見咗啦。
你喺 gym 度有冇用錢啊？
冇啊，因為會籍費用每個月喺銀行自動轉賬。啊，我記得我喺飲品機買咗啲果汁。
咁我哋去揾下啦。佢會去邊度揾佢個銀包呢？一個男人同個女人講緊佢個銀包。佢會去邊度揾佢個銀包呢？
哎呀，我唔見咗個銀包啊，梗係漏咗唔知喺邊度啦。
吓？你記唔記得上次用係幾時啊？
唔記得啦。
咁我哋諗下，你今日去過邊啦？
首先，我同朋友去咗睇戲，之後去咗咖啡室。不過朋友請，所以冇掂過個銀包。
但係買戲飛嘅時候，你用過個銀包係咪？
係啊，然後我哋去咗做 gym，之後就發現唔見咗啦。
你喺 gym 度有冇用錢啊？
冇啊，因為會籍費用每個月喺銀行自動轉賬。啊，我記得我喺飲品機買咗啲果汁。
咁我哋去揾下啦。一對男女學生睇住上堂時間表喺度傾緊偈。唔該揀出男學生開會嗰日嘅時間表。
我哋要開會傾下個分組報告。
係喎，你幾時得閒啊？
我星期一、三、四會返學校。
咁一係星期三或者星期四啦，因為我星期二、三、四先喺度。星期四下晝你得唔得？
星期四我上堂上到第三節，第三節嘅經濟堂之後得閒。不過5點鐘要做兼職，所以得1個鐘傾嘢。
好似太短時間喎。星期三點啊？
除咗第二節嘅現代歷史同第四節嘅國際法律之外，我都得閒。
哦，我第三節有亞洲歷史，然後夜晚兼職，咁不如一朝早開會，開到第二節堂。
咁早我起唔到身，不如都係星期四啦。我會改第二日先返兼職。
好，咁你落堂之後過嚟飯堂啦。唔該揀出男學生開會嗰日嘅時間表。一對男女學生睇住上堂時間表喺度傾緊偈。唔該揀出男學生開會嗰日嘅時間表。
我哋要開會傾下個分組報告。
係喎，你幾時得閒啊？
我星期一、三、四會返學校。
咁一係星期三或者星期四啦，因為我星期二、三、四先喺度。星期四下晝你得唔得？
星期四我上堂上到第三節，第三節嘅經濟堂之後得閒。不過5點鐘要做兼職，所以得1個鐘傾嘢。
好似太短時間喎。星期三點啊？
除咗第二節嘅現代歷史同第四節嘅國際法律之外，我都得閒。
哦，我第三節有亞洲歷史，然後夜晚兼職，咁不如一朝早開會，開到第二節堂。
咁早我起唔到身，不如都係星期四啦。我會改第二日先返兼職。
好，咁你落堂之後過嚟飯堂啦。一對男女對住張相傾緊偈。邊個係個女人嘅細佬？
聽講你有個孖生細佬喎，我都唔知嘅。
係啊，不過人哋話我哋唔似樣。睇下，你知唔知呢張相入面邊個係佢？
冇一個似你喎，係咪戴帽呢個？
唔係，唔係佢。佢同我一樣有黑頭髮嘅。
咁係咪高呢個？
唔係，佢冇咁高。
仲未揾到佢喎，你哋真係好唔似樣。
我都知，可能因為佢戴咗眼鏡，所以難啲。
眼鏡？咁係咪左邊第二個？
啱啦，我同佢似唔似樣？
唔係好似。
邊個係個女人嘅細佬？ 一對男女對住張相傾緊偈。邊個係個女人嘅細佬？
聽講你有個孖生細佬喎，我都唔知嘅。
係啊，不過人哋話我哋唔似樣。睇下，你知唔知呢張相入面邊個係佢？
冇一個似你喎，係咪戴帽呢個？
唔係，唔係佢。佢同我一樣有黑頭髮嘅。
咁係咪高呢個？
唔係，佢冇咁高。
仲未揾到佢喎，你哋真係好唔似樣。
我都知，可能因為佢戴咗眼鏡，所以難啲。
眼鏡？咁係咪左邊第二個？
啱啦，我同佢似唔似樣？
唔係好似。
一對男女睇住一個關於細路仔最鍾意嘅科目嘅投票結果傾緊偈。邊一個圖表代表15歲細路嘅呢？
喂，睇下呢篇文，係關於10歲同15歲細路仔最鍾意嘅3個科目。
睇下先。咦，10歲細路組別入面體育最受歡迎喎。
雖然聽講依家啲細路冇乜做運動，不過體育仍然好受歡迎。
係啊，而第二就係音樂。
15歲細路個組別入面就係歷史最受歡迎，到咗15歲就會鍾意啲同10歲嗰陣唔同嘅科目。
係啦。咦，政治排第二喎，資訊科技排第3。喺我哋嗰代根本冇呢一科。
咁10歲組別第3鍾意嘅係邊科啊？
睇下先，係美術喎，唔知佢哋而家係咪用電腦軟件設計嘢嘅呢？邊一個圖表代表15歲細路嘅呢？一對男女睇住一個關於細路仔最鍾意嘅科目嘅投票結果傾緊偈。邊一個圖表代表15歲細路嘅呢？
喂，睇下呢篇文，係關於10歲同15歲細路仔最鍾意嘅3個科目。
睇下先。咦，10歲細路組別入面體育最受歡迎喎。
雖然聽講依家啲細路冇乜做運動，不過體育仍然好受歡迎。
係啊，而第二就係音樂。
15歲細路個組別入面就係歷史最受歡迎，到咗15歲就會鍾意啲同10歲嗰陣唔同嘅科目。
係啦。咦，政治排第二喎，資訊科技排第3。喺我哋嗰代根本冇呢一科。
咁10歲組別第3鍾意嘅係邊科啊？
睇下先，係美術喎，唔知佢哋而家係咪用電腦軟件設計嘢嘅呢？電視播緊天氣預報，下個禮拜嘅天氣預報係點嘅呢？而家係下個禮拜嘅天氣預報。初頭幾日大致天晴，間中有雲，其後幾日逐漸多雲，有地區性驟雨。下禮拜嘅中段開始轉差，將會有大風。最高溫度同往年同期平均一樣，初頭幾日最高大概20度，其後下跌至大概15度，比平均嘅18度低。最低溫度維持7至8度，比正常低少少。聽日星期日將會天晴。放假就最啱啦。下個禮拜嘅天氣預報係點嘅呢？電視播緊天氣預報。下個禮拜嘅天氣預報係點嘅呢？而家係下個禮拜嘅天氣預報。初頭幾日大致天晴，間中有雲。其後幾日逐漸多雲，有地區性驟雨。下禮拜嘅中段開始轉差，將會有大風。最高溫度同往年同期平均一樣，初頭幾日最高大概20度，其後下跌至大概15度，比平均嘅18度低。最低溫度維持7至8度，比正常低少少。聽日星期日將會天晴，放假就最啱啦。一個送貨員同接待員講緊嘢。 個送貨完之後會做啲乜呢？唔該揀出錯嘅答案。
你好，有嘢送去人事部同會計部。
唔該晒，兩個部門都喺4樓。
明白，我仲要去銷售部接收啲嘢。
銷售部有第一組同第二組，係邊個啊？
睇下先，係第二組。
銷售部第二組喺2樓，門口有個對講機，去到揾你要揾嘅人啦。
我明啦，我可唔可以用嗰部 lift 上樓？
唔好意思啊，嗰部 lift 檢查緊，唔用得住。你介唔介意用嗰邊嘅樓梯？
唔介意，唔該晒。
個送貨完之後會做啲乜呢？唔該揀出錯嘅答案。一個送貨員同接待員講緊嘢。個送貨完之後會做啲乜呢？唔該揀出錯嘅答案。
你好，有嘢送去人事部同會計部。
唔該晒，兩個部門都喺4樓。
明白，我仲要去銷售部接收啲嘢。
銷售部有第一組同第二組，係邊個啊？
睇下先，係第二組。
銷售部第二組喺2樓，門口有個對講機，去到揾你要揾嘅人啦。
我明啦，我可唔可以用嗰部 lift 上樓？
唔好意思啊，嗰部 lift 檢查緊，唔用得住。你介唔介意用嗰邊嘅樓梯？
唔介意，唔該晒。
Did you get it right? I hope you learned something from this quiz. Let us know if you have any questions. See you next time. Hi everyone, I'm Gabriella. How are your Cantonese listening skills? In this video, you'll have a chance to test them out with a quiz. First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end. Are you ready?
有一個男人喺會議上講解佢公司嘅銷售業績。佢講解時用緊邊兩個圖表呢？
請睇下報告入面，左邊嘅圖表係我哋公司過去3年嘅銷售額同埋本年度嘅銷售預測，而右邊嘅圖表就係直至今年10月嘅每月銷售額數據。喺左邊嘅圖表，我哋睇到過去3年嘅銷售額一直穩步上升。如果保持呢個趨勢，本年度嘅總銷售額將會超越上年。我哋再睇下右邊嘅圖表，就睇到4月同8月嘅推廣活動好成功。
我明白，但係推廣活動之後，5月同9月嘅銷售跌咗喎。
係嘅，但係呢種反彈係無可避免嘅。我預計只要銷量繼續升，今年嘅銷量就會高過上年。
佢講解時用緊邊兩個圖表呢？有一個男人喺會議上講解佢公司嘅銷售業績。佢講解時用緊邊兩個圖表呢？
請睇下報告入面，左邊嘅圖表係我哋公司過去3年嘅銷售額同埋本年度嘅銷售預測，而右邊嘅圖表就係直至今年10月嘅每月銷售額數據。喺左邊嘅圖表，我哋睇到過去3年嘅銷售額一直穩步上升。如果保持呢個趨勢，本年度嘅總銷售額將會超越上年。我哋再睇下右邊嘅圖表，就睇到4月同8月嘅推廣活動好成功。
我明白，但係推廣活動之後，5月同9月嘅銷售跌咗喎。
係嘅，但係呢種反彈係無可避免嘅。我預計只要銷量繼續升，今年嘅銷量就會高過上年。
有一個男人參加一個體育俱樂部，佢喺度問緊會員制度嘅資料。佢會揀邊一種會籍呢？等我先介紹一下我哋俱樂部唔同嘅會籍選擇。呢本小冊子都有介紹。 普通會員可以喺任何日子、任何時間享用健身室同游泳池，而清晨時段會員就只可以喺朝早享用呢度嘅設施，晚間時段會員就適合淨係夜晚嚟嘅人。
清晨時段即係幾點至幾點？
清晨時段會員可以由朝早6點至10點期間享用設施，而晚間時段會員就係由夜晚6點至11點。
我明白啦，咁清晨時段會員就可以返工之前嚟一嚟。
冇錯，揀清晨時段嘅好多都係朝9晚5一族。另外，如果你淨係想用健身室或者游泳池其中一樣嘅話，亦都可以揀相關嘅會籍。
我健身室同游泳池都想用，我諗平日返工之前朝早用健身室，然後週末嘅時候用游泳池。你哋有冇一種會籍係平日清晨時段，而週末就全日都用得㗎？
唔好意思啊，先生，我哋冇呢種會籍喎。
OK，我諗週末我咁早起唔到身，咁我揀呢種會籍啦。
佢會揀邊一種會籍呢？有一個男人參加一個體育俱樂部，佢喺度問緊會員制度嘅資料。佢會揀邊一種會籍呢？等我先介紹一下我哋俱樂部唔同嘅會籍選擇。呢本小冊子都有介紹。普通會員可以喺任何日子、任何時間享用健身室同游泳池，而清晨時段會員就只可以喺朝早享用呢度嘅設施，晚間時段會員就適合淨係夜晚嚟嘅人。
清晨時段即係幾點至幾點？
清晨時段會員可以由朝早6點至10點期間享用設施，而晚間時段會員就係由夜晚6點至11點。
我明白啦，咁清晨時段會員就可以返工之前嚟一嚟。
冇錯，揀清晨時段嘅好多都係朝9晚5一族。另外，如果你淨係想用健身室或者游泳池其中一樣嘅話，亦都可以揀相關嘅會籍。
我健身室同游泳池都想用，我諗平日返工之前朝早用健身室，然後週末嘅時候用游泳池。你哋有冇一種會籍係平日清晨時段，而週末就全日都用得㗎？
唔好意思啊，先生，我哋冇呢種會籍喎。
OK，我諗週末我咁早起唔到身，咁我揀呢種會籍啦。
一個女人喺度同個外判印刷公司嘅男人傾偈，佢哋談論緊關於新產品嘅小冊子。設計初稿嘅截止日期係幾時呢？我哋決定10月15號推出呢個新產品，想由你公司負責製作小冊子。
多謝你，我哋好榮幸可以接到呢個 job。你哋幾時要貨？
考慮到印刷需時，我哋希望最遲9月尾攞去印。你哋8月中俾唔俾到初稿我哋睇？
我哋打算俾3個初稿你哋揀，睇下邊個同你哋嘅概念最近，然後先開始設計原稿。所以希望你可以俾多2個星期我哋設計初稿。
咁啊，好啦，1個月應該夠搞掂個原稿設計，咁就交俾你哋啦。
我哋一定會全力以赴，好多謝你俾呢個機會我哋。
設計初稿嘅截止日期係幾時呢？一個女人喺度同個外判印刷公司嘅男人傾偈，佢哋談論緊關於新產品嘅小冊子。設計初稿嘅截止日期係幾時呢？我哋決定10月15號推出呢個新產品，想由你公司負責製作小冊子。
多謝你，我哋好榮幸可以接到呢個 job。你哋幾時要貨？
考慮到印刷需時，我哋希望最遲9月尾攞去印。你哋8月中俾唔俾到初稿我哋睇？
我哋打算俾3個初稿你哋揀，睇下邊個同你哋嘅概念最近，然後先開始設計原稿。所以希望你可以俾多2個星期我哋設計初稿。
咁啊，好啦，1個月應該夠搞掂個原稿設計，咁就交俾你哋啦。
我哋一定會全力以赴，好多謝你俾呢個機會我哋。
一個女人喺度用電話訂緊舞台劇嘅飛，佢訂咗邊兩個位呢？
你好，呢度係黑收視劇院，有咩可以幫到你？
我想訂兩張今晚李爾王5點半場嘅飛，仲有冇位啊？
仲有幾個，但係全部單丁位。你唔介意分開坐嘅話，可以幫你預留2個位。
好啊，唔介意。
有冇乜嘢特別座位要求？
有冇走廊位啊？
有，中間部分偏左有1個走廊位，佢右邊隔3個位有另一個空位。
好啊，唔該，幫我訂嗰個走廊位。
冇問題。咁另外嗰位呢？
中間部分有冇啊？
中間部分剩返頭3行有位。
我費事俾啲演員噴口水，都係唔好。
個劇場唔係好大，就算坐邊邊都睇得到。
真係？咁就訂埋你頭先講偏左嗰個位啦。佢訂咗邊兩個位呢？一個女人喺度用電話訂緊舞台劇嘅飛，佢訂咗邊兩個位呢？
你好，呢度係黑收視劇院，有咩可以幫到你？
我想訂兩張今晚李爾王5點半場嘅飛，仲有冇位啊？
仲有幾個，但係全部單丁位。你唔介意分開坐嘅話，可以幫你預留2個位。
好啊，唔介意。
有冇乜嘢特別座位要求？
有冇走廊位啊？
有，中間部分偏左有1個走廊位，佢右邊隔3個位有另一個空位。
好啊，唔該，幫我訂嗰個走廊位。
冇問題。咁另外嗰位呢？
中間部分有冇啊？
中間部分剩返頭3行有位。
我費事俾啲演員噴口水，都係唔好。
個劇場唔係好大，就算坐邊邊都睇得到。
真係？咁就訂埋你頭先講偏左嗰個位啦。一男一女喺度為第2日喺公司嘅 present 做準備功夫。呢段對話結束之後，個女人會檢查啲乜嘢？
我諗我哋都準備得七七八八，得返呢幾樣。聽日準時9點開會，你可唔可以今日再 check 下個會議室
？check 咗啦，冇問題。
你有冇試過個投影機？
我諗住聽朝帶埋部手提電腦時先試。
唔得，今日要試咗先。萬一聽朝有乜問題就唔夠時間整，所以你記住今日一定要試咗部機先，呢樣最重要。OK？
知道。
仲有啲報告影印咗未？
田中先生整緊。
仲有乜呢？啊，你 check 咗個白板未啊
？check 咗。
有時啲筆冇墨，你有冇 check 埋啲筆？
未啊，我一陣會 check 噶啦。
好啦，記住今日之內搞掂。
呢段對話結束之後，個女人會檢查啲乜嘢？一男一女喺度為第2日喺公司嘅 present 做準備功夫。呢段對話結束之後，個女人會檢查啲乜嘢？
我諗我哋都準備得七七八八，得返呢幾樣。聽日準時9點開會，你可唔可以今日再 check 下個會議室
？check 咗啦，冇問題。
你有冇試過個投影機？
我諗住聽朝帶埋部手提電腦時先試。
唔得，今日要試咗先。萬一聽朝有乜問題就唔夠時間整，所以你記住今日一定要試咗部機先，呢樣最重要。OK？
知道。
仲有啲報告影印咗未？
田中先生整緊。
仲有乜呢？啊，你 check 咗個白板未啊
？check 咗。
有時啲筆冇墨，你有冇 check 埋啲筆？
未啊，我一陣會 check 噶啦。
好啦，記住今日之內搞掂。
一對男女喺度揀緊酒店，佢哋會揀邊間酒店呢？我哋要決定下個月旅行住邊間酒店啦。
好啊，我哋上網查下。
海洋酒店喺正沙灘隔籬，呢度話每人$120美金一晚，連埋自助早餐。
諗下松樹酒店啊， 80蚊一晚，我唔想嘥太多錢喺住宿度啊。
但係松樹酒店離沙灘同市中心都好遠喎，而且呢度話無線上網要收費。
咁日出酒店呢？平時要84蚊一晚㗎，而家特價90蚊咋。佢喺沙灘同市中心中間，仲有免費無線上網添。
好似幾好喎。等等，呢度話個優惠到下星期咋喎。
哎呀，頭先睇唔到添。
嗱，不如呢間皇家酒店啦，喺正市中心，100蚊一晚，啲房睇落唔係咁靚，但係就有無線上網。
好啊，咁我哋就訂呢間酒店啦。哎呀，已經滿咗啦。
真係衰。咁我諗第一間最好啦，嗰間滿咗未啊？
未啊，太好啦。
佢哋會揀邊間酒店呢？一對男女喺度揀緊酒店，佢哋會揀邊間酒店呢？我哋要決定下個月旅行住邊間酒店啦。
好啊，我哋上網查下。
海洋酒店喺正沙灘隔離，呢度話每人$120一晚，連埋自助早餐。
諗下松樹酒店啊，80蚊一晚，我唔想嘥太多錢喺住宿度啊。
但係松樹酒店離沙灘同市中心都好遠喎，而且呢度話無線上網要收費。
咁日出酒店呢？平時要84蚊一晚㗎，而家特價90蚊咋。佢喺沙灘同市中心中間，仲有免費無線上網添。
好似幾好喎。等等，呢度話個優惠到下星期咋喎。
哎呀，頭先睇唔到添。
嗱，不如呢間皇家酒店啦，喺正市中心，100蚊一晚，啲房睇落唔係咁靚，但係就有無線上網。
好啊，咁我哋就訂呢間酒店啦。哎呀，已經滿咗啦。
真係衰。咁我諗第一間最好啦，嗰間滿咗未啊？
未啊，太好啦。
一對男女喺度傾緊會議室嘅佈置，佢哋會點樣擺啲台呢？
我哋為聽日嘅會議擺好啲台先啦。
好啊，係咪將啲台搬晒去中間，個個圍住坐啊？
唔好，因為首先會有小組會議，將啲台分4部分啦，每組坐4個人。
好啦，我會放啲記事簿同筆喺台面。
唔該晒。開始之前，我哋仲會用投影機做一個簡短嘅說明，所以呢度要放一部投影機。
好啊，我哋仲要用白板喎，係咪？咁我係咪應該將個白板放喺屏幕隔籬？
不如將個白板放喺屏幕對面，就放喺房嘅最入啦。
明白。
仲有記得開完會要擺返晒原位，2張台2張台咁排4行。
佢哋會點樣擺啲台呢？一對男女喺度傾緊會議室嘅佈置，佢哋會點樣擺啲台呢？
我哋為聽日嘅會議擺好啲台先啦。
好啊，係咪將啲台搬晒去中間，個個圍住坐啊？
唔好，因為首先會有小組會議，將啲台分4部分啦，每組坐4個人。
好啦，我會放啲記事簿同筆喺台面。
唔該晒。開始之前，我哋仲會用投影機做一個簡短嘅說明，所以呢度要放一部投影機。
好啊，我哋仲要用白板喎，係咪？咁我係咪應該將個白板放喺屏幕隔籬？
不如將個白板放喺屏幕對面，就放喺房嘅最入啦。
明白。
仲有記得開完會要擺返晒原位，2張台2張台咁排4行。
一對男女喺度傾緊關於辦公室嘅用品，個男人會訂啲乜？你需要每個月檢查辦公室用品嘅存貨，同埋喺有需要嘅時候訂貨。今次我哋一齊對下張清單。
唔該，咁我哋由紙開始先啦，好似剩返1箱紙喎。
我哋日日都用好多紙，咁就要訂多2箱。
知道。打印機冇晒彩色墨喎，使唔使補貨？
唔使啦，因為我哋唔會印彩色嘅文件。
係啊，咁好啦。啲白板筆好似冇乜墨咯喎。
係啊，咁就要換啲新噶啦。訂一套5支嘅話有折，所以就訂一套啦。
知道。啊，可唔可以訂多隻滑鼠啊？ 我個滑鼠反應好慢。
我諗係冇電啫，睇下電芯存貨先啦，唔夠就訂咯。
好啊，有3支電芯。
咁你攞2支俾個滑鼠，然後訂一 pack 6支裝啦。個男人會訂啲乜？一對男女喺度傾緊關於辦公室嘅用品。個男人會訂啲乜？你需要每個月檢查辦公室用品嘅存貨，同埋喺有需要嘅時候訂貨。今次我哋一齊對下張清單。
唔該，咁我哋由紙開始先啦，好似剩返1箱紙喎。
我哋日日都用好多紙，咁就要訂多2箱。
知道，打印機冇晒彩色墨喎，使唔使補貨？
唔使啦，因為我哋唔會印彩色嘅文件。
係啊，咁好啦，啲白板筆好似冇乜墨咯喎。
係啊，咁就要換啲新噶啦。訂一套5支嘅話有折，所以就訂一套啦。
知道。啊，可唔可以訂多隻滑鼠啊？我個滑鼠反應好慢。
我諗係冇電啫，睇下電芯存貨先啦，唔夠就訂咯。
好啊，有3支電芯。
咁你攞2支俾個滑鼠，然後訂一 pack 6支裝啦。一個女人喺遊客詢問處問緊個職員點去機場，佢跟住會去邊？唔該，我想去機場，你可唔可以教我點去？
如果搭1號巴士，要個半鐘先去到機場，不過車費最平。2號巴士就直到機場，中間唔停站，50分鐘到，不過1個鐘頭先一班，車費就貴啲。
咁啊，咁的士呢？
門口出面就有的士站，大概1個鐘去到機場，不過就會比巴士貴好多，因為的士會上高速公路，而且大件行李會額外收費。
哎呀，我冇遇到會咁太貴啦。
啊，係喎，你有冇喺商場買嘢啊？佢哋為所有喺商場消費嘅客人提供免費穿梭巴士去機場㗎。
哇，我唔知添，橫掂我都諗住去買手信。
咁你就可以用咯。
佢跟住會去邊？一個女人喺遊客詢問處問緊個職員點去機場，佢跟住會去邊？唔該，我想去機場，你可唔可以教我點去？
如果搭1號巴士，要個半鐘先去到機場，不過車費最平。2號巴士就直到機場，中間唔停站，50分鐘到，不過1個鐘頭先一班，車費就貴啲。
咁啊，咁的士呢？
門口出面就有的士站，大概1個鐘去到機場，不過就會比巴士貴好多，因為的士會上高速公路，而且大件行李會額外收費。
哎呀，我冇遇到會咁太貴啦。
啊，係喎，你有冇喺商場買嘢啊？佢哋為所有喺商場消費嘅客人提供免費穿梭巴士去機場㗎。
哇，我唔知添，橫掂我都諗住去買手信。
咁你就可以用咯。
一個女人同個供應商喺度講緊電話。個女人首先要啲乜呢？我想你幫我哋整多啲冷衫，要下個月減價之前送到嚟。
好啊，你想要啲乜？
我哋要1000件細碼同埋400件中碼嘅紅色冷衫，仲有600件細碼同埋200件中碼嘅綠色冷衫，今個月底前要。
紅色同綠色冷衫啊？其實我哋冇乜綠色冷剩，要同其他供應商攞貨。我哋可以整咗啲紅色冷衫先。
唔得唔得，我哋要紅色同綠色一齊送貨。啲綠色冷衫你整得幾多件就幾多件啦。
好嘅，我諗暫時可以整到200件綠色冷衫。你要邊個碼先啦？
要細碼先啦。咁講真係唔好意思，我哋真係好需要你幫手㗎。
我哋會盡力㗎啦。搞掂嗰啲綠色冷衫同全部紅色冷衫之後就送過嚟啦。
個女人首先要啲乜呢？一個女人同個供應商喺度講緊電話。個女人首先要啲乜呢？我想你幫我哋整多啲冷衫，要下個月減價之前送到嚟。
好啊，你想要啲乜？
我哋要1000件細碼同埋400件中碼嘅紅色冷衫，仲有600件細碼同埋200件中碼嘅綠色冷衫，今個月底前要。
紅色同綠色冷衫啊，其實我哋冇乜綠色冷剩，要同其他供應商攞貨。我哋可以整咗啲紅色冷衫先。
唔得唔得，我哋要紅色同綠色一齊送貨。啲綠色冷衫你整得幾多件就幾多件啦。
好嘅，我諗暫時可以整到200件綠色冷衫。你要邊個碼先啦？
要細碼先啦。咁講真係唔好意思，我哋真係好需要你幫手㗎。
我哋會盡力㗎啦。搞掂嗰啲綠色冷衫同全部紅色冷衫之後就送過嚟啦。
一個女人問緊有關圖書館借書嘅程序。圖書館一次可以借出幾多書同刊物呢？唔好意思，你可唔可以教我點樣借書？
你第一次借書啊？
係啊。
咁我同你解釋下啲規則啦。每人可以喺呢個圖書館借最多6本書同5隻 CD 或者 DVD， 但係總數唔可以多過10樣。每次可以借2個星期。要續借嘅話，喺到期日之前嚟辦理就得啦。
我可唔可以借雜誌同報紙㗎？
報紙唔得，但係雜誌除咗最新嗰期都可以外借。
還書嗰陣可唔可以寄返嚟？
我哋唔接受郵寄嘅，唔該自己拎嚟還。開放時間以外嘅話，可以放入門口隔離嘅回收箱。不過過咗還書限期嘅話，就唔可以放入回收箱。
我明啦，唔該晒。圖書館一次可以借出幾多書同刊物呢？一個女人問緊有關圖書館借書嘅程序。圖書館一次可以借出幾多書同刊物呢？唔好意思，你可唔可以教我點樣借書？
你第一次借書啊？
係啊。
咁我同你解釋下啲規則啦。每人可以喺呢個圖書館借最多6本書同5隻 CD 或者 DVD， 但係總數唔可以多過10樣。每次可以借2個星期。要續借嘅話，喺到期日之前嚟辦理就得啦。
我可唔可以借雜誌同報紙㗎？
報紙唔得，但係雜誌除咗最新嗰期都可以外借。
還書嗰陣可唔可以寄返嚟？
我哋唔接受郵寄嘅，唔該自己拎嚟還。開放時間以外嘅話，可以放入門口隔離嘅回收箱。不過過咗還書限期嘅話，就唔可以放入回收箱。
我明啦，唔該晒。一個男人揀緊旅遊保險計劃，佢會買邊份旅遊保險呢？今次會係咩嘢類型嘅旅行？
主要目的係去潛水，因為會帶自己啲裝備，我擔心會俾人偷嘢。
我明白，我哋全部嘅計劃都包括盜竊保險。不過潛水裝備算特殊類型行李，淨係 Plan A 可以保。又或者你可以喺其他 plan 度加一個關於潛水裝備嘅特別合同。
Plan A 最貴，係咪？咁 Plan B 同 C 有乜分別啊？
嗱，舉個例啊，如果你喺外地住院，Plan B 會包機票俾你屋企人去探你，Plan C 就唔得啦。
咁如果我喺 Plan B 或者 C 入面加潛水裝備呢個特別合同，夾埋係咪貴過 Plan A 啊？
Plan B 就會貴啲，但係 Plan C 就會平啲。
OK， 順便問下，仲有冇比 Plan C 再平啲嘅計劃㗎？
有，我哋有個 Plan D，但係如果航班延誤或者取消就唔包住宿費用，所以我哋唔係好建議呢個計劃。
明白啦，我同意呢方面係有需要補嘅。我諗我唔需要包家人機票，咁我就簽呢個計劃，再加個特別合同啦。
佢會買邊份旅遊保險呢？一個男人揀緊旅遊保險計劃，佢會買邊份旅遊保險呢？今次會係咩嘢類型嘅旅行？
主要目的係去潛水，因為會帶自己啲裝備，我擔心會俾人偷嘢。
我明白， 我哋全部嘅計劃都包括盜竊保險。不過潛水裝備算特殊類型行李，淨係 Plan A 可以保。又或者你可以喺其他 plan 度加一個關於潛水裝備嘅特別合同。
Plan A 最貴係咪？咁 Plan B 同 C 有乜分別啊？
嗱，舉個例啊，如果你喺外地住院，Plan B 會包機票俾你屋企人去探你，Plan C 就唔得啦。
咁如果我喺 Plan B 或者 C 入面加潛水裝備呢個特別合同，夾埋係咪貴過 Plan A 啊？
Plan B 就會貴啲，但係 Plan C 就會平啲。
OK，順便問下，仲有冇比 Plan C 再平啲嘅計劃㗎？
有，我哋有個 Plan D，但係如果航班延誤或者取消就唔包住宿費用，所以我哋唔係好建議呢個計劃。
明白啦，我同意呢方面係有需要補嘅。我諗我唔需要包家人機票，咁我就簽呢個計劃，再加個特別合同啦。
一個女人喺度向佢老細報告緊問卷調查嘅結果。邊一幅圖代表 B 分行嘅職員呢？我哋叫咗200個職員做呢份有關健身習慣嘅問卷調查。問題係關於佢哋一個星期之內做幾多個鐘運動。呢度就係結果啦。
你係咪分開咗 A 分行同 B 分行嘅總結結果㗎？
係啊，上面有4個選項，1個鐘以下、1至2個鐘、3至5個鐘，同埋6個鐘以上。
兩間分行大部分嘅職員都答1至2個鐘，睇嚟佢哋一個星期做1次運動。
係啊， A 分行第二多嘅係3至5個鐘，而 B 分行就係1個鐘以下。
B 分行都唔夠1成人運動多過6個鐘。
冇錯，所以我打算舉辦一個運動會，個個都可以參加。
好主意，而且仲可以俾啲職員一個交流嘅好機會，咁就交俾你啦。
知道，我會盡力㗎喇。邊一幅圖代表 B 分行嘅職員呢？一個女人喺度向佢老細報告緊問卷調查嘅結果。邊一幅圖代表 B 分行嘅職員呢？我哋叫咗200個職員做呢份有關健身習慣嘅問卷調查。問題係關於佢哋一個星期之內做幾多個鐘運動。呢度就係結果啦。
你係咪分開咗 A 分行同 B 分行嘅總結結果㗎？
係啊，上面有4個選項，1個鐘以下、1至2個鐘、3至5個鐘，同埋6個鐘以上。
兩間分行大部分嘅職員都答1至2個鐘，睇嚟佢哋一個星期做1次運動。
係啊， A 分行第二多嘅係3至5個鐘，而 B 分行就係1個鐘以下。
B 分行都唔夠1成人運動多過6個鐘。
冇錯，所以我打算舉辦一個運動會，個個都可以參加。
好主意，而且仲可以俾啲職員一個交流嘅好機會，咁就交俾你啦。
知道，我會盡力㗎喇。一對男女學生喺度傾緊關於義工活動，佢哋會參加邊啲活動呢？聽講呢班會參加一個義工活動，然後我哋要寫個報告喎。
我哋可以揀有興趣嘅活動㗎嘛，係咪？你會揀邊樣啊？
未決定啊，我對社會福利有興趣，亦都想同其他人交流。你揀咗未啊？
未啊，我對環境問題有興趣，所以揾緊一啲類似保育團體嘅活動。
即係執垃圾啊？
都得嘅，不過我鍾意團體活動多過個人活動，或者揀個可以學到領導才能嘅活動啦。
哦，我知有人參加同小朋友一齊種樹嘅集體活動，你有冇興趣啊？
好啊，好似啱晒喎，仲可以同小朋友交流，你一唔一齊啊？
可能啦，但係我想試下揾啲同社會福利有關嘅先。我想幫老人家同傷殘人士。
啊，我媽媽幫緊啲老人家鄰居做個人護理，你去唔去幫手？
好啊。佢哋會參加邊啲活動呢？一對男女學生喺度傾緊關於義工活動，佢哋會參加邊啲活動呢？ 聽講呢班會參加一個義工活動，然後我哋要寫個報告喎。
我哋可以揀有興趣嘅活動㗎嘛，係咪？你會揀邊樣啊？
未決定啊，我對社會福利有興趣，亦都想同其他人交流。你揀咗未啊？
未啊，我對環境問題有興趣，所以揾緊一啲類似保育團體嘅活動。
即係執垃圾啊？
都得嘅，不過我鍾意團體活動多過個人活動，或者揀個可以學到領導才能嘅活動啦。
哦，我知有人參加同小朋友一齊種樹嘅集體活動，你有冇興趣啊？
好啊，好似啱晒喎，仲可以同小朋友交流，你一唔一齊啊？
可能啦，但係我想試下揾啲同社會福利有關嘅先。我想幫老人家同傷殘人士。
啊，我媽媽幫緊啲老人家鄰居做個人護理，你去唔去幫手？
好啊，一個超市經理同佢嘅員工傾緊偈，佢哋會點樣放啲麵包呢？
我哋啲新嘅芝士包好似賣得唔係幾好，係咪啊？
係啊，可能因為放咗喺最高嗰格。
係喎，可能太高啲老人家攞唔到，甚至睇唔到添。
咁不如放喺中間嗰個格。
都好啊，一入到鋪頭就見到。不如我哋放張紅色布喺度，咁佢哋就知係新產品。
好啊，咁我哋將啲牛角包放第二度啦，上面定下面好啊？
我諗應該將最賣得嘅放喺上格，咁就算唔易睇到都賣得 OK。
咁即係法國麵包啦，咁不如將佢哋放喺個籃度，顯眼啲。
好主意，一於咁話，咁牛角包就放喺下格啦。你試下，
咁得唔得？
睇落唔錯，咁睇下下星期嘅銷售有冇成效啦。
佢哋會點樣放啲麵包呢？一個超市經理同佢嘅員工傾緊偈，佢哋會點樣放啲麵包呢？
我哋啲新嘅芝士包好似賣得唔係幾好，係咪啊？
係啊，可能因為放咗喺最高嗰格。
係喎，可能太高啲老人家攞唔到，甚至睇唔到添。
咁不如放喺中間嗰個格。
都好啊，一入到鋪頭就見到。不如我哋放張紅色布喺度，咁佢哋就知係新產品。
好啊，咁我哋將啲牛角包放第二度啦，上面定下面好啊？
我諗應該將最賣得嘅放喺上格，咁就算唔易睇到都賣得 OK。
咁即係法國麵包啦，咁不如將佢哋放喺個籃度，顯眼啲。
好主意，一於咁話，咁牛角包就放喺下格啦。你試下，
咁得唔得？
睇落唔錯，咁睇下下星期嘅銷售有冇成效啦。
一對男女喺度傾緊關於銀行，個女人會揀邊間銀行呢？我就嚟開始做兼職，所以諗住開個新嘅銀行戶口。你覺得邊間銀行好啲？
睇下你要啲乜啦，例如 A 銀行同 B 銀行都有好多分行同櫃員機，咁做錢銀交易就方便啲啦。
但係每次用 A 銀行嘅櫃員機都要錢，而 B 銀行就平日日頭用唔使錢。
係喎，講到櫃員機費用，C 銀行任何時候都唔使錢，不過佢哋嘅櫃員機就唔係好多。
咁啊，但係我唔係好鍾意佢咁少櫃員機呢一點。
話時話，D 銀行嘅利率最好。
係，不過我呢個戶口打算淨係用嚟處理兼職賺返嚟嘅錢，冇諗住入好多錢。
咁你應該揀有好多櫃員機而收費低嗰間。
一於咁話，多謝你嘅意見。個女人會揀邊間銀行呢？一對男女喺度傾緊關於銀行，個女人會揀邊間銀行呢？我就嚟開始做兼職，所以諗住開個新嘅銀行戶口。你覺得邊間銀行好啲？
睇下你要啲乜啦，例如 A 銀行同 B 銀行都有好多分行同櫃員機，咁做錢銀交易就方便啲啦。
但係每次用 A 銀行嘅櫃員機都要錢，而 B 銀行就平日日頭用唔使錢。
係喎，講到櫃員機費用，C 銀行任何時候都唔使錢，不過佢哋嘅櫃員機就唔係好多。
咁啊，但係我唔係好鍾意佢咁少櫃員機呢一點。
話時話，啲銀行嘅利率最好。
係，不過我呢個戶口打算淨係用嚟處理兼職賺返嚟嘅錢，冇諗住入好多錢。
咁你應該揀有好多櫃員機而收費低嗰間。
一於咁話，多謝你嘅意見。一對男女喺度計劃緊旅行嘅路線，佢哋會跟邊個次序遊覽呢個城市呢？
我哋聽日應該行邊條路啊？
我想去博物館、城堡同埋瞭望台。
我想順路買啲手信添。
博物館開8至6，城堡開9至4，然後瞭望台好似由朝早9點開到夜晚9點。
個城堡一日有2次特別講解團，一次喺12點，一次喺2點。我想參加其中一次。
好似要預先 book 定，你可唔可以上網 check 下？
好啊。哎呀，12點嗰輪已經滿晒，我哋 book 2點嗰輪好唔好啊？
好啊，咁我哋食完晏就去參加啦。
咁我哋去邊度先好呢？博物館定瞭望台？
我好想睇夜景，不如我哋喺城堡留到4點，然後天黑之後去瞭望台。
好主意。好啦，咁我哋就喺博物館間餐廳食晏，然後買啲手信先去城堡個講解團。
好啊，計劃得好好。佢哋會跟邊個次序遊覽呢個城市呢？一對男女喺度計劃緊旅行嘅路線，佢哋會跟邊個次序遊覽呢個城市呢？
我哋聽日應該行邊條路啊？
我想去博物館、城堡同埋瞭望台。
我想順路買啲手信添。
博物館開8至6，城堡開9至4，然後瞭望台好似由朝早9點開到夜晚9點。
個城堡一日有2次特別講解團，一次喺12點，一次喺2點。我想參加其中一次。
好似要預先 book 定，你可唔可以上網 check 下？
好啊。哎呀，12點嗰輪已經滿晒，我哋 book 2點嗰輪好唔好啊？
好啊，咁我哋食完晏就去參加啦。
咁我哋去邊度先好呢？博物館定瞭望台？
我好想睇夜景，不如我哋喺城堡留到4點，然後天黑之後去瞭望台。
好主意。好啦，咁我哋就喺博物館間餐廳食晏，然後買啲手信先去城堡個講解團。
好啊，計劃得好好。一個設計部嘅女人同佢研發組嘅同事傾緊偈。請揀出啱嘅產品包裝。
我想你設計一個包裝俾新嘅朱古力產品，計劃係同時推出2種產品，一種係含有30% 可可嘅甜朱古力，另一種係含有80% 可可嘅苦朱古力。
咁我哋係咪要將30%同80%嘅字突出啲啊？
係啊，我哋可以將佢哋放喺包裝中間，或者用唔同顏色。
好，不如甜朱古力用紅色盒，黑色字寫30%，而苦朱古力就用黑色盒，紅色字寫80%。
不如2個都用金色字體啊，我諗個形象會高貴啲。
好主意，我諗啲字體再加個白色邊會仲顯眼。至於版面設計方面，左上角寫可可，中間放朱古力圖案，然後右下角寫可可成分，咁樣好唔好？
好啊，可可成分嗰度用大啲嘅字體，我仲想用唔同嘅字體，同埋變粗體。
明啦，個包裝得嗰陣，我哋會 send 個電郵俾你。你幾時要㗎？
可以嘅話，我想今個禮拜尾搞掂。
今個禮拜尾啊，好，我哋會盡力。請揀出啱嘅產品包裝。一個設計部嘅女人同佢研發組嘅同事傾緊偈。請揀出啱嘅產品包裝。
我想你設計一個包裝俾新嘅朱古力產品，計劃係同時推出2種產品，一種係含有30% 可可嘅甜朱古力，另一種係含有80% 可可嘅苦朱古力。
咁我哋係咪要將30%同80%嘅字突出啲啊？
係啊，我哋可以將佢哋放喺包裝中間，或者用唔同顏色。
好，不如甜朱古力用紅色盒，黑色字寫30%，而苦朱古力就用黑色盒，紅色字寫80%。
不如兩個都用金色字體啊，我諗個形象會高貴啲。
好主意，我諗啲字體再加個白色邊會仲顯眼。至於版面設計方面，左上角寫可可，中間放朱古力圖案，然後右下角寫可可成分，咁樣好唔好？
好啊，可可成分嗰度用大啲嘅字體，我仲想用唔同嘅字體，同埋變粗體。
明啦，個包裝得嗰陣，我哋會 send 個電郵俾你。你幾時要㗎？
可以嘅話，我想今個禮拜尾搞掂。
今個禮拜尾啊，好，我哋會盡力。咖啡室嘅職員喺度講緊佢哋嘅銷路，請揀出佢哋睇緊嗰幅圖。
我哋12月到2月嘅銷路好好。
係啊，啲限量版產品賣得好好，但係好可惜3月推出嗰個新產品賣得唔好，拖累咗成個月嘅銷路。
10月同3月嘅銷路都唔好。總體嚟講，我哋嘅銷量穩步上升緊，但係10月嘅銷售額係下半年最差。
原因係10月嗰陣有個競爭對手喺呢頭開咗間咖啡室，引晒我哋啲客過去。不過好彩啲客返嚟。
根據我哋顧客資料嘅性別同年齡分佈，一半以上係20-30歲嘅女士。我哋要諗啲新嘅宣傳攻勢嚟吸引啲客繼續幫襯。
除咗一向嘅咖啡產品，我哋可以試下提供多啲配菜款式。
好，不過我哋大約20%嘅顧客係20-30歲嘅男士，我哋都要諗啲服務可以吸引到佢哋。
咁啊，不如提供免費 WiFi。
好，等我諗下。
請揀出佢哋睇緊嗰幅圖。咖啡室嘅職員喺度講緊佢哋嘅銷路，請揀出佢哋睇緊嗰幅圖。
我哋12月到2月嘅銷路好好。
係啊，啲限量版產品賣得好好，但係好可惜3月推出嗰個新產品賣得唔好，拖累咗成個月嘅銷路。
10月同3月嘅銷路都唔好。總體嚟講，我哋嘅銷量穩步上升緊，但係10月嘅銷售額係下半年最差。
原因係10月嗰陣有個競爭對手喺呢頭開咗間咖啡室，引晒我哋啲客過去。不過好彩啲客返嚟。
根據我哋顧客資料嘅性別同年齡分佈，一半以上係20-30歲嘅女士。我哋要諗啲新嘅宣傳攻勢嚟吸引啲客繼續幫襯。
除咗一向嘅咖啡產品，我哋可以試下提供多啲配菜款式。
好，不過我哋大約20%嘅顧客係20-30歲嘅男士，我哋都要諗啲服務可以吸引到佢哋。
咁啊，不如提供免費 WiFi。
好，等我諗下。
一個男人喺度投訴緊一啲網上買嘅產品，佢會換啲乜呢？你好，呢度係客戶服務熱線。
唔好意思，我啱啱收到啲貨，但係同我買嘅嘢唔同。
真係好抱歉，請問有啲乜嘢錯咗？
我買咗件有3粒紐嘅褸，但係收到嗰件得2粒。
咁應該係搞錯咗個型號，真係唔好意思，麻煩你用運費到付寄返嚟，我哋即刻幫你換返佢。
好啊，仲有件衫同我喺你哋網站上面見到嗰件唔一樣，同我預料嘅唔同，所以我想退貨。
請問有啲乜嘢唔同？
我以為件 T 恤冇領嘅，但係嚟咗件有領嘅 Polo 恤。
咁你有冇剪到個招牌啊？
有啊，但係件衫真係同相入面唔同，我可唔可以退貨啊？
我哋呢件衫有領同冇領款，睇返資料，你係揀咗有領個款喎。
係，咁可能係我搞錯咗。
如果產品嘅招牌未剪都可以換貨，但係剪咗嘅話就難啲啦。
我明啦，咁可唔可以淨係換件褸？
冇問題，我哋再次為今次帶嚟嘅不便道歉。佢會換啲乜呢？ 一個男人喺度投訴緊一啲網上買嘅產品，佢會換啲乜呢？你好，呢度係客戶服務熱線。
唔好意思，我啱啱收到啲貨，但係同我買嘅嘢唔同。
真係好抱歉，請問有啲乜嘢錯咗？
我買咗件有3粒紐嘅褸，但係收到嗰件得2粒。
咁應該係搞錯咗個型號，真係唔好意思，麻煩你用運費到付寄返嚟，我哋即刻幫你換返佢。
好啊，仲有件衫同我喺你哋網站上面見到嗰件唔一樣，同我預料嘅唔同，所以我想退貨。
請問有啲乜嘢唔同？
我以為件 T 恤冇領嘅，但係嚟咗件有領嘅 polo 恤。
咁你有冇剪到個招牌啊？
有啊。但係件衫真係同相入面唔同，我可唔可以退貨啊？
我哋呢件衫有領同冇領款，睇返資料，你係揀咗有領個款喎。
係？咁可能係我搞錯咗。
如果產品嘅招牌未剪都可以換貨，但係剪咗嘅話就難啲啦。
我明啦，咁可唔可以淨係換件褸？
冇問題，我哋再次為今次帶嚟嘅不便道歉。
Did you get it right? I hope you learned something from this quiz. Let us know if you have any questions. See you next time.
Hi guys, hi everybody. Welcome back to Cantonese Top Words. Today we're going to talk about top 25 Cantonese adjectives. Let's go. 好 good, well. 我係個好人 I am a good person. Yes, I am. 大 is big. 你間屋好大啊 Your house is so big. 細 small or little, tiny, 細我對眼好細 My eyes are very small. 長 long 長頭髮 long hair 長短 short 我啲手指甲好短 Let's talk about me. Everything about me. 熱 hot 今日天氣好熱 Today the weather is very hot. 今日天氣好熱。凍 is cold. 我唔鍾意開冷氣，會好凍。I don't like to turn on air conditioner because it gets cold. It gets too cold. And it's bad for the environment. Pang is cheap. When you go to a market, people will tell you to come over here, check it out. Things are really cheap here. It's like pang. 好平啊，好平啊。過嚟睇下，好平啊。Things are really cheap here. Come take a look. 貴 is expensive. 貴。香港啲樓好貴。Apartments in Hong Kong are very expensive. It's sad. 難 is difficult. 難。法文好難。French is difficult. Je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais pas. Je ne sais pas. 法文好難。easy 跟我學廣東話好易。Learn Cantonese with me is very easy. 快 fast 我跑得好快 I run really fast 快慢 slow 慢 I like the concept of slow living 我鍾意慢活嘅概念新 new 新年快樂 Happy New Year 舊 old 我間屋好舊 My house is really old 抌晒啲舊衫Throw away all your old clothing. Clear up space for new clothes. 靚 beautiful 靚林嘉欣好靚 Karina Lam is very beautiful. Karina Lam is a Hong Kong actress. You can check out her movies. What the ugly. What the. There's also another Hong Kong actor who is famous for being ugly. His name is Bobby Yip. He just have an iconic face of being an ugly guy in the movies. 有用 useful 有用學外語好有用 Learning a new language is very useful. 冇用 useless 冇用一定唔可以做個冇用嘅人 We must not become a useless person. We must not become an incompetent person. 飽 is full. So after every meal, we say 好飽啊 We only use 飽 for the stomach. 肚餓 hungry. before every meal, I say 好肚餓，好肚餓，開心 happy, I'm so happy, 好開心啊 so happy, 開心，得意 which is cute. When you see a cute puppy, will scream like 好得意啊，好得意啊 so cute. Moon, boring, moon. My teenage cousin always say 好悶啊 so boring, 好悶啊攰 tired. 我錄咗成段片好攰 I'm tired after recording these videos. No, just kidding. I love it. So these are the top 25 Cantonese adjectives that we use all the time. Try to make a sentence with it and put it in the comments. Please subscribe and check out the word lists from our website, CantoneseClass101.com. See you next time. Bye!
Hi guys, welcome to Cantonese Top Words. Today we're going to talk about top 10 phrases to amaze native speakers. So now you can amaze some Cantonese speakers with your brilliant Cantonese skills. Let's go! 我學咗廣東話10年. I have been learning Cantonese for 10 years. Wow, 10 years, that's a lot. I mean, 10 years ago, not a lot of people knows about Cantonese. Usually they just thought it was just Chinese. And how long have you been learning Cantonese? Let us know in the comments. 啲廣東話我全部自學㗎. I'm learning Cantonese all by myself. 啲廣東話我全部自學㗎. I'm learning Cantonese all by myself. That's brilliant. I mean, you need a lot of self-discipline to learn a language. I've been trying. I guess it's more common nowadays with the internet and the apps and everything. By the way, download our apps. 除咗廣東話，我仲識其他幾個語言. Apart from knowing Cantonese, I can speak a few other languages as well. So that makes you what? Bilingual, trilingual, quadlingual? I don't know. Yeah, that's really cool. They said that the more languages you speak, the more open you are to new ideas. How many languages can you speak? So if you want to tell people which languages you know, you can say 除咗廣東話，我仲識日文同德文. Other than Cantonese, I can also speak Japanese and German. 我睇港產片可以唔使字幕. I can watch Cantonese movies without subtitles. That's great. That's one of my goals when I'm learning a language, to not have to read the subtitles when I watch a movie. Can you do that now? 我一日可以記50個廣東話生字. I can memorize around 50 new Cantonese words a day. Can you really remember that much in a day? Maybe it's just me. I think I can only remember 10 or 20 max. Tell us how many words you can remember every day. 廣東話好得意又易學. Cantonese is fun and easy to learn. Yes, it is. It sounds like the song. And it has a lot of tone, so it's fun to learn. And there are a lot of slang. Once you know the language, it's very interesting to find out the background of the slangs or idioms. So work hard. 我嘅廣東話3年之內會好似母語咁流利. I'll speak Cantonese like a native speaker in 3 years. 3 years seems a bit short to master a language and make it fluent like your mother tongue, but you can do it. It usually takes a year and a half for someone to really capture the essence of the language, especially if you're living in a city that speaks that language. That really helps. 你講嘅嘢我完全明白. I completely understand everything you said. I completely understand everything you said. 你講嘅嘢我完全明白. Depending on the person speaking, sometimes even when people are speaking in Cantonese or in English, I can still get confused because the way they speak or the speed they speak. But yeah, I would aim to completely understand the other person when they're speaking in a language that I'm learning. So that is really good progress. 多謝，但係呢個唔係我嘅母語. Thank you, but I'm not a native speaker actually. 多謝，但係呢個唔係我嘅母語。Thank you, but I'm actually not a native speaker. Wow, if people said that to you, that means your Cantonese is really good and you have no accent at all. So that's like the ultimate goal for learning a language. 母語 is mother tongue, so it's like, thank you, but this is not my mother tongue. But I speak it like it's my mother tongue. I rock. 我淨係學咗1年，已經好流利。我淨係學咗1年，已經好流利。It took me only 1 year to become fluent. I mean, 1 year? Yes, you can do that if you study like every day and practice every day. I know someone who get really fluent in spoken Cantonese. Just practice a lot, say it out loud, and don't be afraid. Today we talked about the top 10 phrases to amaze native speakers. Let us know if you have any extra tips and check out the website for the word list. But maybe if you're already fluent in Cantonese, then you don't need the word list, right? Alright, please subscribe so you can check out more Cantonese videos. And I'll see you next time. I'm Olivia. Ciao, bye!
Hi, welcome to Cantonese Top Words. I'm Olivia, and today we're going to talk about top 25 nouns. So here we go. Yan is a human, people, person, yan. Like you and I, we're all yan. Nam yan is men or male. It's actually the word for male, nam, combined with the word for people, so yan. So nam yan is men. 女人 female or women. So people or person is yan. And a women is 女人.水, water, that's something all of us would need, right? Water, 水. 好口渴，我想飲水. I'm so thirsty, I want some water. Fan is literally rice, but we can also refer it to meals because in China, we eat rice for every meal, pretty much. Like 炒飯, fried rice, fried 炒 and 飯 rice, 炒飯. Do you like eating rice? 咖啡 is coffee. It kind of sounds like coffee, right? 咖啡. 茶 tea. So coffee or tea? 咖啡定茶? 咖啡茶, 咖啡茶, 咖啡定茶. I like both. Actually, in Hong Kong, they have a special drink, which is a combination of coffee and tea and milk. It's called yin yang. Try it if you have time. 牛肉 beef, literally cow meat. So 肉 is meat, and 牛 is cow, so cow meat, 牛肉. 豬肉. So you hear the meat again. That is pork. 豬 is pig, so 豬肉 is pork. The pig meat, 豬肉. 雞肉 is chicken, and 雞 is chicken, so chicken meat. 雞肉 is what we eat. 酒店are hotels. We stay at the hotel when we travel, right? And now when you go to Hong Kong and you need to look for a hotel, you can ask people, 酒店喺邊啊? Where is the hotel? 餐廳 is restaurant. Restaurant is where we go to eat, and in Hong Kong they have a lot of restaurants. If you want to go to, say, Indian restaurant, and you want to ask someone where is the closest Indian restaurant, you can ask 最近嘅印度餐廳喺邊, or just say 印度餐廳 is Indian restaurant. 機場 is airport. The airport is around 20 minutes away from city. With the airport express, it's very convenient to get to and from the airport. 去機場搭飛機, 飛機 is airplane. 去機場搭飛機, go to the airport to take a flight, to take the airplane, to take a flight. 洗手間 washroom or bathroom. 洗手間 literally 洗手 is to wash hands, like 洗 is wash, 手 is hand, 間 is like the room. So 洗手間 is where we wash our hands, washroom. 洗手間喺邊啊? 洗手間喺邊啊? Where's the washroom? 廁所 is toilet. is a more colloquial way to say washroom. So you can either use 洗手間 or 廁所 and people will still understand that you're looking for the washroom. 佢去咗廁所，佢去咗廁所。He's not here, he went to the bathroom. 廁紙 is toilet paper. It's a very important item, right? So we take the first word, 廁, and add paper, 紙, behind it. So 廁紙, toilet paper. 冇晒廁紙啊，點算啊？ All the toilet paper are gone. What should we do? Oh no. 地鐵 is metro or subway. It's a very common public transportation in Hong Kong, 地鐵. In Hong Kong, the subway is called MTR for Mass Transit Railway. So it's very convenient and it's the fastest, usually the fastest way to get around Hong Kong. 地鐵好逼啊. It's very crowded in the subway. Yeah, usually that happens during rush hours, so be careful. 的士 is taxi. It sounds similar. It's actually a loan word from English taxi. 的士. Wait, 的士? That's how you can call a taxi on the street. There are a lot of taxis around Hong Kong. 車 car, a vehicle. 車. Do you know how to drive a car? 你識唔識揸車啊？屋企 home or house. 我返屋企啦 I'm going home. 書 or books. 我睇書 I read books. 書。公司 is office or company. 我公司喺中環 My office is in Central. 老闆 is boss. 今日老闆會嚟，你醒定啲啊。The big boss is gonna come visit today. Or the boss is coming today. You better behave. 警察 is police. 警察. If you need any help, there should be a lot of police around town, and you can ask for help. 快啲叫警察 Call 999 to ask for the police. 999. 醫生 doctor. If you ever fell sick in Hong Kong, you have to go see a doctor. 要睇醫生 to go to see a doctor. 睇醫生. So that's all 25 common nouns in Cantonese. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to check out more Cantonese videos, please subscribe. And I'll see you next time in more Cantonese videos. Bye!
Want to speak real Cantonese from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at CantoneseClass101.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Olivia. Today we're in Thailand and on the ocean, but we're going to talk about 10 phrases you always want to hear. Let's see what they are. The first one is 你今日好精神 You look great today. 今日 is today. 精神 is kind of like lively, but in general great, like good. So 你今日好精神 If you see someone that has a glow in their face, you can tell them 你今日睇落好精神喎。你今日好精神。我帶咗啲特別嘢俾你。I bought you something special. It's always nice to receive gifts and special gifts, I guess, for everyone. 我帶咗啲特別嘢俾你。I brought you something special. Maybe for anniversary. Well, no, not anniversary. It's the best if it's not an anniversary or birthday or anything. Just a surprise gift, not surprise. It's even normal gift. I brought you something special. It's a very nice gesture that you can do for anyone. 你講得啱 You were right. 你講得啱 You were right. Literally, you spoke correctly. So, 你講得啱 You were right. Whatever you said was right. That's usually what a guy has to say to stop arguing with the girlfriend. Sadly. 你贏啦 You win. 贏 is win. So, you win. That's always something you want to hear. You won the lottery. 你贏咗六合彩。六合彩 is lottery in Hong Kong. It's the name of the lottery in Hong Kong. 你贏咗六合彩頭獎啊 What are you going to buy if you won the lottery? Tell us in the comment section, please. 休息下，我今日會清潔。Take a break. I'll do the cleaning today. That's very nice. If the roommate or your spouse or your family do that, that's awesome. Can you clean my place for me? 你係一個非常出色嘅廚師。You're an excellent cook. 你係一個非常出色嘅廚師。Or you can just say 你煮嘅嘢好好食啊。What you cook is delicious. 廚師 is cook. 今個月底會有獎金。There will be a bonus at the end of the month. 今個月底 is the end of this month. 獎金 is bonus. So who doesn't want a bonus, right? 你做得好好啊。You did a great job. 你做得好好啊。Always give compliment on whatever people do for you. Doesn't cost anything to say a compliment, right? Always show gratitude. 我掛住你 I miss you. 我好掛住你 I miss you very much. Literally, it is like 掛 is the verb to hang, so it's kind of like I hang you up. Maybe you hang someone in your heart. You can think of it that way. So I miss you. 預算係無限 The budget is unlimited. 預算 is budget and unlimited is 無限. Spend all you want, but do it correctly, do it rightly. So that's it for today. Today we talked about 10 phrases you always want to hear. Can you think of any phrases that people always want to hear? Leave us a comment, subscribe, check out CantoneseClass101.com, and I'll see you next time in other Cantonese videos. Bye, I'm Olivia. Hi guys, welcome to Top 25 Cantonese Phrases. These are phrases we use every day in Hong Kong and other Cantonese-speaking regions. Here we go.
Hello. Hello.
So it's pretty casual and you don't use it for formal situation.
早晨. Good morning.
早晨. We use it to greet other people before noon. It's both casual and formal, so let's say 早晨.
早唞. Good night.
You say it before you go to sleep. 早唞, 早唞.
Bye bye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, bye bye in Cantonese.
我係 I am or I'm.
So you can use it to tell people your name, your occupation, your nationality, anything. 我係.
你叫咩名? What's your name?
Say you meet someone new and you want to know their name. Say 你叫咩名? That is pretty casual. You can say that to people around your age.
點稱呼? What's your name?
If you're talking to people that are more a higher rank or older, elderly, you can say 點稱呼, 點稱呼. That's what's your name in formal situation. And then people usually tell you their surname. Say the last name is Wang. So 點稱呼? 我係黃生. I'm Mr. Wang.
好耐冇見. Long time no see.
Say you bump into your friend on the street. 喂，好耐冇見. 得閒飲茶. It's like, hey, long time no see. Let's get together and have a drink or have lunch together.
你最近點啊? How are you lately?
Hey, long time no see. How are you lately? 好耐冇見. 你最近點啊? Or it can be used casually with a friend. It's like, hey, what's up? 你最近點啊?
你呢? How about you?
In an exam, if I got a C, it's like, oh, 我攞 C. 你呢? It's like, I got a C. How about you? I got an A.
唔該. Please.
If someone's blocking you in the movie theater, just tell them, 唔該坐低. Please sit down. Don't block me.
多謝. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the gift. So 多謝 is for thank you, and there are actually two thank yous in Cantonese. 多謝 is when someone gives you a gift.
唔該. Thank you.
唔該, which you heard in please, so it means please and thank you as well. For this 唔該, this thank you, we use it when someone do something for us. Someone give you the change, someone open the door for you, pick up a fruit for you. You say 唔該 is thank you for the service.
唔使客氣. You're welcome.
So in Cantonese, it's 唔使客氣. There's literally no need to be polite. You're welcome. 唔使客氣. So when someone say, oh, 唔該晒啊, 多謝晒啊, say 唔使客氣. Just like that.
係. Yes.
你係唔係 Olivia? 係, like that.
唔係. No.
So 係 is yes, 唔係 is no. 你係唔係 Olivia? 係. 你係唔係太空人? 唔係. No, I'm not an astronaut.
唔該，excuse me.
Excuse me, that is 唔該 again. So we heard 唔該 in 3 situations. Please, thank you, and now excuse me. So if someone is blocking a road, you can say 唔該, 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 and then they would unblock. They will go away. If you want to ask someone on the street for the direction, you can say 唔該，我想問路，唔該，我想問路. Excuse me, I want to ask about direction. 唔該, to catch someone's attention.
唔好意思，I'm sorry.
唔好意思is like I'm sorry, but it's for a really minor issue, like someone stepped on your feet and they should say 唔好意思. I'm meeting my friends and I'm late. I say 唔好意思.
對唔住，I'm sorry.
For more more serious situation, for a major failure, you use 對唔住. 對唔住 is our next word, and it means I'm really sorry. 我整爛咗你部電腦，對唔住啊。I broke your computer. I'm so sorry. 我唔見咗你個仔啊，對唔住。I lost your son. I'm so sorry. I can't find your son.
而家幾點？What time is it？
而家幾點 ？What time is it? What time is it? 而家 is like now. 幾點 is what time?
喺邊啊？Where is something？
嘟嘟嘟喺邊啊 ？Where is 嘟嘟嘟？You wanna ask about the washroom? It's like where is the washroom? 洗手間喺邊啊？洗手間 is washroom.
即係點啊？What do you mean？
You can use it for many different situations. When you're mad, when you want to find out more about what the other person was talking about, all confused. So you can say 即係點啊？ to show your confusion or frustration. Yeah.
幾多錢啊？How much is it？
Or you can say 幾錢啊? It's the same as 幾多錢啊？幾錢啊? You went to Apple Store and you want to buy something and you ask 幾多錢啊? to ask for the price. It's always expensive.
埋單唔該，check please。
Yeah, you use it in a restaurant. You can do this and they will understand that means check please. 埋單唔該 check please.
遲啲見，see you later。
And the last word is 遲啲見 I'll see you later. 遲啲見 And I'm Olivia from Hong Kong. Hope you liked the video. And if you want to learn more Cantonese, subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave us some comments. We would love to hear from you. See you next time. 遲啲見 Hi guys! Welcome to Cantonese Top Words. Today we're going to talk about the top 25 Cantonese verbs. We use it every day, every hour, a lot of the time. Let's check it out. 係 B 係 B 我係 Olivia. I am Olivia. 喺 Be somewhere. Notice that it's very similar to the last to be. Is 係 and 喺. 係 is in 6 tones, and this one is in 2nd tone. 喺 it means to be somewhere. It's always linked to a location in a sentence. 喺我喺香港. I'm in Hong Kong. 唔係 not be. 唔係 not be. 我唔係男人. I'm not a guy. I'm not a man. As you can tell. 有 have. 我有3隻狗. I have 3 dogs. They're really cute. 冇 not have. 冇 is the opposite of 有, which is to not have. 我冇錢. I don't have money. 我冇錢. 去 go. 去 is to go. 我去 Hawaii. I go to Hawaii. 嚟 come. 你嚟啦. You come over here. It's like you come here. 可以 can may. 可以 is can or may. 我可以彈琴. I can play piano. 我可以彈琴. 要 want or need. 我要食飯. I need to eat rice or something. 我要食嘢. I need to eat something. 想 want to, would like to. 想 is to want to or would like to. 我想 what did I want? 我想飲咖啡 I want to drink coffee. 我想飲咖啡。
整 make
整 to make. 我整鞋 I make shoes. 我整鞋。
做 do
做功課 to do homework. 做功課。
食 eat
包 I eat a bun, a bread. 我食包。
飲 drink
飲 to drink. 我飲茶 I drink tea. 我飲茶。
鍾意 like
鍾意 to like, to be found of. 我鍾意你啊 I like you.
學 learn
學 to learn. 我學廣東話 I learn Cantonese. So that's something you can tell people now that you saw our videos.
問 ask
我問問題 I ask a question. 我問問題。
講 say or speak
講 is say or speak. 我講廣東話 I speak Cantonese. 我講廣東話。
聽 listen
聽 to listen. 聽我聽音樂 I listen to the music.
諗 think
諗 is to think. Think 我諗我遲到 I think I'm late.
知道 know
知道 is know something like know a fact. 我知道你呃我 I know you lied to me. 我知道 I know.
識 know or know how to
So 識 is to know, to be skillful of something. So 我識廣東話 I know Cantonese. You can tell people that now. 我識廣東話 I know Cantonese.
買 buy
買 buy 買鞋 to buy shoes. There are a lot of things we can buy.
睇 see
睇 to see or to watch. For example, 睇戲 to watch a movie. 睇星星 to watch the stars in the sky.
走 leave
走 to leave, to go or to exit, to leave. 我走啦 bye bye. I'm leaving now, bye. And I'll see you next time in other Cantonese videos. If you'd like to check out more of our videos, please subscribe and check out CantoneseClass101.com. See ya!
In this first lesson, you'll learn about the building blocks of the Cantonese pronunciation system that will help you in future lessons. As you're probably quite aware, Cantonese doesn't use an alphabetical writing system like English does. Instead, it uses characters that are comprised of parts that depict physical objects or abstract ideas. Literacy in Cantonese requires the memorization of thousands of components and characters. As you can see, this can be quite daunting for new learners of Cantonese. For example, if you were asked to pronounce this character, where would you even begin? You'll pick up the writing system eventually, but since we're focused on pronunciation, we need to skip them for now. We need to start dealing with the sounds of Cantonese without the baggage of characters, and that's where the Cantonese yutping comes in. Fa. Yutping is the transcription of Cantonese using Roman letters. This makes learning Cantonese much easier, particularly for English speakers. As you begin to learn more characters and improve in Cantonese, you'll eventually rely less and less on romanization, but for now it's a good place to start. Now, let's have a look at all the sounds in Cantonese. There are 22 consonant sounds and 7 vowel sounds. You can form every single word in Cantonese by using these sounds. Still seem complicated? Well, how about this? Of the 22 consonant sounds in Cantonese, you already know 21 of them. That's right. If you're a native English speaker, then you already make these sounds every day. You can also ignore 5 of the vowel sounds for the same reason. The only thing standing between you and perfect Cantonese pronunciation is 2 new vowel sounds and 1 new consonant sound. You can handle that. Now let me introduce Teddy, who will be helping you to master these new sounds.
大家好，我係 Teddy。
Throughout this series, Teddy will be giving you native pronunciation examples for you to imitate. But for this first lesson, just sit back and listen to the unique sounds of Cantonese.
個、卡、瓜、夸、班、拍、達、拖、 張、槍、啊、靴、於。
In the next lesson, we'll look at the top 5 pronunciation mistakes Cantonese learners make. You'll want to make sure not to fall into these common traps. After that, we'll start going through the vowels and consonants of Cantonese. This is your chance to learn how to correctly say all of the words you just heard. We'll finish up the series by covering some special topics that will really make your Cantonese sound natural. To close this lesson, here's a question for you. Why is it important to spend time on learning proper pronunciation, even if you're already an advanced speaker? The answer, you will be understood, and this will help you build more confidence as you communicate in Cantonese. For beginners, you're creating a strong foundation to build on. And for more advanced students, this is your chance to improve your accent and lose any bad habits you may have picked up. These are common mistakes that students of Cantonese tend to make, so pay close attention and make sure that you don't make these same mistakes too. Are you ready? Then let's get started. Number 1. Using the wrong tones. Most learners are not familiar with tonal languages like Cantonese. The meaning of a word can change if the pitch is changed, even if the pronunciation is the same. For people who do not speak a tonal language, some tones may sound nearly identical to them. This problem of perception is perhaps the most difficult part of learning a tonal language like Cantonese. Our lessons use a romanization system called Yutping, which is comprised of 2 components, pronunciation followed by a tone number. For example,
ba, ba, ba.
As you can see, changing the pitch pattern, otherwise known as the tone, can have a huge impact on meaning. We'll have a look at all of the tones in Cantonese in Lesson 8. Number 2. Mixing up J and Y in the Yutping system. The Yutping romanization system is new to absolute beginners, and one of the most confusing aspects is the J consonant. Although it's represented as a J, it actually sounds like an English Y sound. So whenever you see the letter J in Yutping, remember that it's pronounced as a Y sound.
有、義、圓。
We'll cover this consonant sound in Lesson 4. Number 3. Pronouncing the final P, T, and K. Some Cantonese words end in a P, T, or K. Most English speakers pronounce the final P, T, and K like in English, releasing a strong burst of air. This is incorrect. The final P, T, and K are unreleased in Cantonese. This means that you must not release a burst of air when pronouncing this sound. It's as though you're cutting the sound off. Listen to Teddy.
得、達、十。
We'll take an in-depth look at final stops in Lesson 7. Number 4. Mispronouncing the C and Z consonants. The Cantonese C sounds a bit like a TS sound, like in tsunami. But unlike with the traditional TS sound in English, try to emphasize the T more than the S in Cantonese. Pronouncing it quickly may sometimes help with pronouncing the Cantonese C properly. Lastly, you want to release a burst of turbulent air when you're pronouncing this sound. The Cantonese Z is identical to the Cantonese C, except that you do not produce a burst of air. It sounds somewhere between a strong TS or DZ sound. Compare the sounds and listen to the differences.
煎、周、照、千、秋、俏。
We'll talk more about these 2 consonants in future lessons. Number 5. Confusing the N and L sounds in Cantonese. Learning a new language is stressful, especially when people start pronouncing words differently from what you expect or from what you've learned. Don't be surprised when you hear Cantonese speakers pronouncing the Cantonese N as an L sound.
你、你、年、年、腦、腦。
A similar case exists for the NG sound in Cantonese, except that this sound is sometimes omitted altogether. Listen to Teddy.
我、危、危。
This phenomenon is known as lazy tongue, and it's becoming more and more common in Hong Kong, particularly with the younger generation. This manner of speaking, however, is generally frowned upon. Stick with the Cantonese that you've learned. You'll still be able to communicate with everyone, even the younger crowd, so don't concern yourself with it too much. Now you know the top 5 Cantonese pronunciation mistakes to avoid. Try to be careful so that you don't make these same mistakes. Still feel a bit worried? Don't be, because over the rest of this series we'll cover all of these topics in depth. In this lesson, you'll learn all the Cantonese vowels and their variant vowel sounds.
A, E, I, O, U, U.
With these sounds, you can pronounce any vowel that could possibly appear in Cantonese. Some vowels may be hard to distinguish, especially for English speakers, so make sure you listen carefully. Remember that memorizing and reproducing the sound is the goal. Don't get too frustrated if you forget when to use the variant sounds because that'll come naturally later. Are you ready? Then let's get started. The first vowel is
A, Sa, Ba, San.
This is almost identical to the A sound in the word far.
A, A. A, A.
The next vowel is
E, Be, Fe, Ze.
This is similar to the E in bear.
E, 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 E.
The next vowel is
I, Si, Chi, Zi.
It's identical to the I in ski.
I, 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 I.
The next vowel is
O, Bo, Fo, Jo.
It's identical to the O in or. However, there should be more of a vibration at the base of your throat.
O, 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 O.
The next vowel is
U, Fu, Gu, Ku.
It's identical to the U in the word true.
U, 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 U.
The next vowel is
He, De, Ge.
This sound doesn't exist in English, but it's very similar to the U in the word fur. Be sure to compress your lips.
The
last vowel sound is
U, Ju, Chu, Su.
This sound doesn't exist in English, but it's similar to the U in the word menu. First, try saying an E like C. Now try rounding your lips while pronouncing this sound. Listen to Teddy.
U, 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 U.
Well done! You've just learned all the vowel sounds in Cantonese. In this lesson, you'll learn the basics of Cantonese pronunciation. Pronunciation refers to the manner in which a word is spoken, so don't focus on reading what's on screen. Instead, focus on listening and repeating. Let's start by pointing out that Cantonese doesn't use an alphabetical writing system like English does. Instead, it uses characters that are comprised of parts that depict physical objects or abstract ideas. Literacy in Cantonese requires the memorization of thousands of components and characters. This can be quite daunting for new learners, but don't worry, you don't have to know the writing system right away. We can start learning Cantonese with the romanization system built for learners. This is called
Yut Ping. Yut Ping is the transcription of Cantonese using Roman letters. It makes learning Cantonese much easier, particularly for English speakers. As you begin to learn more characters and improve in Cantonese, you eventually rely less and less on romanization. But for now, it's a good place to start.
That's right. There are 22 consonant sounds and 7 vowel sounds in Cantonese. You can form every single word in Cantonese using these sounds.
We've made an Ultimate Cantonese Pronunciation Guide video series for you guys. This series explains the consonant and vowel sounds in detail. We will link to this at the end of this Introduction to Pronunciation lesson.
But before you do that, we'll tell you just how easy Cantonese can be. Now for a quick history lesson. Do you know how long Hong Kong has been a British colony?
That's a trick question. Hong Kong's territory was actually acquired from 3 separate treaties, first in 1842, then 1860, and lastly in 1898. So most people would say 99 years. This is the time frame during which the UK had control of what is now the Hong Kong region.
Although the sovereignty of Hong Kong was returned to the People's Republic of China by the United Kingdom in 1997, English remains one of the official languages of Hong Kong. They're mostly terms for items that were imported or cultures that started in the Western societies. Jinho, can you name a few for us?
Of course. Let's see if you can guess what they are before we give you the English translation. 巴士、沙律、士多、車厘子、爵士、sofa.
Now here are the answers. Tell us how many you guessed right.
巴士 bus, 沙律 salad, 士多 store, 車厘子 cherry, 爵士 jazz, sofa sofa.
It's a nice surprise to find out that for some terms, Cantonese-speaking people can communicate together with English-speaking people, even without knowing the other language.
Exactly. So if you are an English speaker, you already know something like 10% of the Cantonese language.
Okay, now in this section, we're going to talk about what most learners find the most difficult, the Cantonese tones.
Unless you already know another tonal language like Vietnamese or Thai, the Cantonese tones can seem totally bizarre to you. In Cantonese, pitch accent is super important.
That's right. A word's meaning could be different depending on the tone that's pronounced. You definitely don't want to mix up mother and horse, for instance.
Yes, that would be a funny mistake. In Cantonese, mother is ma and horse is ma. Imagine someone introducing his mother to you by saying, "This is my horse."
So you can see how incredibly important it is to learn all the tones in Cantonese.
But don't worry, there are only 6 tones.
Can you demonstrate all of them for our learners?
Of course. C, 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 C.
Can you distinguish the different tones? Jinho, can you please say them again and a bit slower this time?
C, 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 C.
Okay, let's wrap up this lesson by recapping what we've learned. In this lesson, you learned about the Cantonese romanization system, and we learned that Cantonese words can sound very similar to their English equivalent due to the Western influence while under British rule. Lastly, we learned a bit about the 6 Cantonese tones.
The question for this lesson is, what are tones? Many Cantonese learners find the tones confusing because the intonation in Cantonese is very different from most of the other languages. Tones is the use of pitch to distinguish meaning. Each Chinese character comes with a tone, and it is important to pronounce Cantonese correctly because there are so many words that come with the same Ping spelling. If a person doesn't pronounce the tone right, a listener may get something completely different from what they actually meant to say. Let's get into more details. How many tones are there? There are 6 tones in Cantonese. The first tone is high and steady. C, C. The second tone starts with a low pitch and rises to a high pitch. C, C, history. The third tone is a mid-tone. It's pronounced in the middle of your range and it is steady. C, C, to try. The fourth tone is the lowest tone. C, C, time. The fifth tone is another rising tone. It starts low, then rises to the middle of your range. C, city. Lastly, the sixth tone is low and steady, but not as low as the fourth tone. C, is. Do tones really matter? It's not only important, but crucial to master the different tones in Cantonese. Just like how mispronouncing a sound or misreading a character can have a huge impact on meaning. Using the wrong tone can drastically change the meaning of the word or sentences too. For example, ma in the first tone means mother, while ma in the fourth tone means linen, and ma in the fifth tone means horse. Don't get them mixed up.
About the 10 hardest words to pronounce, and obviously I can't pronounce anything now. 10 hardest words to pronounce in Cantonese. Alright, let's start. Tang, it means orange, but some people might find it difficult because the end has a little ng, so it's a bit of nasal sound. Tang, 我食橙, I eat an orange. 難 is not 難, it means difficult and it's difficult to pronounce. So it starts with N and ends with another N. 難, and it's in a low tone, so 難. Practice and you can get there. 廣東話唔難. Cantonese is not difficult. 背脊 is the back. 背脊 背脊好痛. My back is in pain. 背脊背脊 長 is long 長頭髮 長 and it ends with another ng, so 長 想 so 想 is to want, to think. 想 it ends with another ng. 想 我 ngo 我 Sometimes we get lazy and we just say o, like o sound instead of ngo, o or o. Can you tell the difference? I'm starting to sound like a goose. 我係 Olivia. I'm Olivia. 身體 is the body. Sun is like sun in the sky. 身體健康, to have good health, like good body, healthy body. 藥 is medicine. That's something you need when your 身體 is not healthy. 藥病咗就要食藥. When you're sick, you have to take medicine. 集團 corporate. 集 don't pronounce it like 集. 香港好多大集團. There are a lot of large corporates in Hong Kong. 苦 is bitter. Maybe it's the second tone that's hard to pronounce. Like 苦. It's kind of like when you ask, is the parking lot full?
Remember, here's what you can do to learn all of these words by heart. Drill these words with our spaced repetition flashcards, which will help cement these words into your long-term memory. Save them to the word bank, your personal vocabulary collection, where you can print out your own study sheets, or review the words with our looped vocabulary slideshow, and play it until you know all of the words. So click the link in the description right now and sign up for your free lifetime account to get these lessons and study tools.